Hey, yo, GG's, the daughters, hyenas, scuba divers, from Scuba Steve was criminated. Y'all, I rock with the King X. Don't forget the Kennedys doing his minimum march right. I said, I rock with the King X. Don't forget the Kennedy doing his minimum march right here on YouTube. The dollar to myself, the most high the dollar life what you make it. The dollar will build out 2025 pyramids right here. The dollar life what you make it. The dollar God chose you because he knew he could trust you. The dollar, you God's best kept secret. The dollar, you put God first. And actually, how you did it. God simply worked. GG. That's a fact. They more way than ever. I mean, the data. Don't believe the hype, nigga. Don't trust shit, the data, cause at the end of the day, Wack, they saying that Wack 100, they saying that more or less that your boy fucking what's her name? GIGI or Luce Cannon's wife is working with Wack 100, so she's working with Wack 100, GG. So she's gonna be working with Wack 100. With Wack is the Feds, but that means that she's gonna be working with the Feds, the data. That's just what it is, GG. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. It gets real spooky. It gets real spooky, real motherfucking quick, GG. It gets real spooky, real motherfucking quick, the data. So we're gonna have to stay more aware than ever. All right, back. Boom. That's fucked up, nigga. She said she got iCloud messages. She got it all, nigga. She's ready to tell it all, the data. She's ready to actually tell it all, the data. Like, what the fuck? What type of situation is that?
Let's get right to it.
Wait, why? I ain't gonna lie. That was
so. Let me tell you why. Luce Cannon implicated me in one of his robberies and tried to get me locked up. Him and Sharice went to the police.
Wait, hold on. You got to slow it down. Walk me through this because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I never expected to hear this shit. Hold on. How? Wait. How?
So if you go look at.
So your boy Wack 100, the dollar told her, the dollar coerced her to say all this shit, the dollar told she could actually, so she could say everything that, so she could be like, oh yeah, fucking, all this happened because of Luce Cannon. They blame me for a robbery that they did. No, they ain't blame me for no fucking robbery that they did, but you gonna say that, you gonna lie so cops could look into the robbery. All right, you learn from Wack. You learn from Wack.
Go on Google, type in 7756 Kingdom Drive, robbery, home invasion robbery. It'll pull up on Google. You'll see it. 7756 Kingdom Drive, Riverside, California. Robbery. Go ahead and pull that up.
Brunch. 90s brunch. In our 90s brunch. Get everything for every party on Amazon.
Like every American achievement, GMC results of dedication. Over 100
years. Yeah, they try to do a nigga dirty.
To the art of engineering.
They try to do a nigga dirty. That they don't want a nigga to live. Do you think?
By the way, just has the Feds talked to you yet or not?
Which one? You're talking about for that robbery or for this current indictment?
I mean, either one. I've
talked to investigators many times dealing with Cannon, so a lot of investigators have talked to me.
Were you forthcoming with them? I'm just wondering if you're about to say something on the screen.
I have nothing to do with the robbery. I have nothing to do with that home invasion robbery. I was cleared of that.
No, we're not talking about you particularly, but it seems like these things have something to do with him.
Yo, Wack 100 really showed oh yeah, tell him about the robbery, tell him about this, that you have nothing to do with you ain't got nothing to do with the robbery, So why the fuck are you bringing it up? I know why you bring it up, because you want them to look into it, That's a bit of, why would you want your baby daddy, to be knocked off? And where's your first baby daddy, This is how you fuck with your first baby daddy, GG? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what you're doing.
Were you forthcoming with the police? Because I'm trying to figure out if you're about to say something.
I was in, of course.
Okay.
I didn't know, like I said, I didn't know at the time, I didn't know anything about the robbery. I found out after, when I was brought into the investigation. When I went to the house, when the police called my mother and said I need to come to the house because the house was people were robbed. It wasn't just the house. There was people in the house that got robbed. If you read what happened, it'll say it in there. People were robbed at gunpoint for the jewelry, cash, blah, blah, blah. So when I got to the house and the police were telling me what's going on, I didn't know at that time there was a current investigation and there was multiple robberies in the neighborhood. I had no clue. So when Luce Cannon and Sharice, when after that happened, when our same house,
we need the whole,
and robbed again.
We need the whole shit again. We need to hear this shit from the whole beginning, because this girl, Luce Cannon's baby mom's ratting on him, Wack 100 done paid Luce Cannon's baby mom to rat on him, That shit's fucking crazy, GG. That is nuts, Like, this nigga, what he did, and it's crazy because he paid Luce to snitch on Big U, Like, you know what I'm saying? Blatantly snitch on him. So right now, yo, this shit's crazy, GG. So Wack 100 over here got GG, over here saying that she got all the crimes, that she got all this, Like, that shit hit different, bro. We need to hear this whole conversation, bro. This whole conversation. All right. She seems better. I don't give a fuck what no one says. She seems better than Dada. She seems like a better person. Yeah, we need this.
I feel like I've seen you like in the algorithm so far, especially recently. You got to put me up to speed, right? Because I'm
nigga, she's talking about fucking home invasions, this, Dada. Come on now. You know shit is up, Dada. You know shit is up. And when shit is up, shit is stuck.
I'm hearing you were married to Luce Cannon or something of the sort.
I'm still currently married to Luce Cannon. I'm his legal wife.
So he got 2 wives.
He's not married to Sharice.
Does he have kids with both of you?
They're not married.
They have kids.
I'm sorry. He does have kid. He does have a baby with her. She's his baby's mother. They have a child they just had together, and we also have a daughter together. He has 6 kids total.
Oh snap! He has 6 kids between y'all.
Yes. No. 6 kids, 4 babies' mothers. He has 3 wives total. That he's been married 3 times. I'm the 3rd wife, and Sharice is the baby mama. He has 2 kids with his first wife, 2 kids with the second one. 1 with me and 1 with Sharice.
All right, let me Google some stuff here. Okay, so all right. So explain to me, how did this all come about? Because if he was married to you, why did he all of a sudden get with her? Like, y'all broke up or something? Because you say you're still married.
Okay, so let's get the quick rundown.
Yeah.
So me and Luce Cannon been together since 2018. Okay. So Luce Cannon, he's been wanting to, be famous and, do music and stuff like that. Okay. So he wanted to be producer and start like making his own record label.
So even when Luce Cannon was hard, this is what it is. Nah, she's definitely Fedz, she's definitely Fedz. But look at this is what it is, an academic knows that she's about to do so wild shit. He has to fucking let her talk her shit because Wack 100 paid her, and then Wack 100 told him to let her talk her shit that it's gonna go up, but she's actually ratting on Luce Cannon. But this is not the only thing that she's doing wrong, She's over here telling y'all that he actually made it to become the person that he always wanted to be. Oh, he always wanted to be that. Or he was gonna be that. She's not, because she's not there with him no more. You seen this thing grind up saying that he was going to be a producer, saying that he was going to get viral, saying that something was going to happen, and guess what happened, It happened. Now that it happened, you want to talk about what the fuck are you talking about? Fucking old crimes, and you saying that he implicated you in crimes. Now you want niggas to look at them crimes. Why would he implicate you in crimes? And if you was implicated in crimes, you'd be knocked the fuck off, Like, yeah, right, but you make the boys look into that shit. Man.
So I came up with IBM, Integrity Before Money. So I got a logo created that for him, and then he started this thing called Cookout. It's a song he made. He paid $2,500 for a little press run, so he had pay some TikTokers to put it up, stuff like that. It didn't take. So then his manager, Rick Aaron, comes up with the idea, I guess, of putting Wack 100's face on Cookout and started to troll him to try to go viral. So they changed the album. They put Wack's head on the grill on the cover, and they start trolling him. Wack's not responding at this point. Wack's going on podcasts and like, I don't even know this fool. I'm not giving it no attention, yada, yada, yada. So then, you know, at that point, Luce Cannon makes that video that, I don't know if you've seen it, the video of him talking about Wack and talking about you're scared, 6-0, like all this stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So when they figure he's not biting or whatever.
Wait, so at this time you're with him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with him. We're together.
Wait, I'm looking at something. I think this is an old picture of him and you. I think so. He has GIGI tatted.
Are you on my YouTube?
No, I'm on streetgangs.com. I don't even know this was a website, but they got a lot of stuff about y'all on there. It's a Tremaine Williams, Many Wives.
There you go. Yeah, that's Alex Alonso. So he was the first one that allowed me a platform when Luce Cannon and Sharice first went.
Fact, she's a fan nigga. It seems like she's a fan nigga. It seems like that Cannon actually blew. She back in the day, she didn't think he was gonna blow the dada, but he blew the dada. She's like, yo, this motherfucker blew the dada. Damn nigga, I'm trying to get my props to dada. You should have stood down the dada. That's what it is, GG. Like, what's the problem, bro? Ain't shit wrong the dada. Now you got a kid with him. I'm like, oh, this is his kid. This is his kid. He's not claiming the kid. That's his kid. You looking dumb. And now you want to be, oh, I'm his real wife. I'm his real wife. What the fuck are you doing, the dada? Like, what are you doing, the dada? All right, you're his real wife. What does that change? Did he leave Chrissy for you, the dada? You told the world you're his real wife, the dada. Are you near him now? What the fuck are you talking about, the dada? We don't understand what you're talking about. Now you're going to say that you got mad iCloud footage receipts and then the Feds was to come, you're willing to give it to them? What the fuck are you talking about? Why would you blame me? Like, is this real? This can't be real, the dada. This can't be real, the dada. Nah, she's definitely a fan of Luce Cannon and Chrissy. I think she likes Chrissy too, the dada. She's a fan of Chrissy too.
Public and started making up fabricated stories about me and our child together.
Okay, and so the first thing I wanted to ask is, so is the motivation in this that you want your husband back or what?
Oh, no. So so how it started is Cannon started going around denying our daughter. Started talking about she was born in the streets. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know the baby. Sharice started going around with him saying that he was only in the house with me with the baby because he felt sorry for the baby. So once they started smutting my daughter's name all over the internet, that's when I came forward. Okay. Because I wanted to clear my child's name. Now, children are off limits. I don't care what's going on between adults, but you don't bring children in it. My daughter's innocent. She has nothing to do with me leaving Luce Cannon. That me filing for divorce, she has nothing to do with it. So when they started doing that, that's when I came up and I started talking about the truth because they were lying about everything. But my main concern was them lying about my child. But then they started going on tours about, just making up a bunch of stories about Meek Mill and about Nipsey Hussle and Shawnee O'Neal. It just spiraled out of control at that point. But I had came forward and was warning everybody.
So you know for a fact none of those things are true?
I was with him, of course. I was there. When Nipsey Hussle died, we lived together. On my YouTube, which is I Am Her Gia, I posted all the receipts. Literally, you can see it. I posted everything on there. So you can go see it. I've been dropping episodes with every single receipt debunking every lie that they have told.
So we've heard that supposedly Luce Cannon is a pathological liar. So you're co-signing it, but you were with him though. Did he lie to you about everything?
No. So it's not. So yeah, he lied. He did.
Bro, how come everything that Wack said is a lie? You say it is a lie. Everything that Wack said was true. You saying it's true. Wack paid your ass, Dada. You a Wack fan, Dada. You over here mad at your baby daddy. I mean, your husband, that's your husband. You call it your husband, You mad at that the nigga actually blew up, and now you like, damn, this whole time he actually was telling me that he was going to do this. He's actually telling me he was going to do that, What the fuck you know about the Meek Mill situation? What the fuck? It doesn't matter, All I'm trying to say is that Wack 100 said that the Meek Mill situation was a lie, What would she know? She just said that she don't know shit that her and Big U was actually doing, but then she's gonna say, oh, I know that's a lie. How the fuck you know that's a lie, but you don't know everything else is a lie. You know what I'm saying? It's like Wack coerced you to say certain shit. Oh, what Wack on the phone right now, Oh yeah, Wack's on the phone right now, So Wack called her, and put DJ Academics on the call, she's already coerced to say what the Wack probably got her on a different phone, telling her what to say, like she just like this, like girls, you gotta watch girls, If she wanted the truth to come out, she could have just been truthful. Fuck you know, she keeps telling shit that, you know what I'm saying, just blatantly talking.
Life now it's been on a whole different level because you have to understand. You know how somebody lies about little stuff, like his age. He lies and says he's 35. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Oh, he lied about going to college, you know, having a degree, stuff like that. This is a whole new level. He's not just lying. He's fabricating stories. He owns 30 subways. He owns all these houses. He has 2 Rolls Royces. He's just making up stories. He's never done it to this extent. I don't know what snapped in his mind or if some mental illness has attacked his mind. I don't know, but this is on a whole nother level. Oh. He's never done it to this extent. This extent is crazy. But I'm assuming because he was given a platform, you know, he connected with Wack. Wack is friends with Molly Mall, and they had Luce Cannon and Molly Mall had a situation. So Luce was trying to get in good with Wack 100 so he could help him, you know, build his fame. He was given platforms to get on, and that's the reason why we're here. He was given a platform. That's the only reason why anybody even knows who he is.
And why people know who you are? Because he fucked you? So that's the only reason people know who he is, but people only know who he is because he fucked you, had a kid with you, I ain't claiming his kid, you claim, And then you said that y'all didn't even fuck to have the kid, that he actually fucking gave he did donation, a sperm donation, and then you put it in your whatever the case may be.
Okay, so
did you know him before that?
No, I didn't know.
But we didn't know you either before that.
Right.
Okay, so
who you? But who you? Did we know you before that? Like, yeah, right, a bunch of fucking hate. How the fuck we know you from him, and then you gonna try to hate on him? That fucking make no fucking sense.
After he started denying your daughter, it feels like there's a little bit more retribution that you want to get accomplished, other than just clarifying that no, he is the father of your daughter. Feels like you want to.
Well, now it's just about the fact that Sharice keeps going.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. We still don't know her, nigga. We still don't know her. We still don't know what the fuck her whole intentions. She said she wanted people to know the truth, that she's the real wife and that she got a kid with him. All right. So what's next now? We know that you're the real wife. Ain't shit changed. You got a kid with him. We don't know that because we don't know . You say that you didn't want nothing from him, but then you say that he owes $300K for child support. But you should probably talk about the other kids. You know what I'm saying? Because you say he got 4 kids. Who knows? But I feel like this dude happened to blow up. Once he happened to blow up, baby mama's looking like, damn, he actually did what he said he was going to go out to do, to set out to do. You know what I'm saying? She's just a little better, like, damn, that could have been me. He got a girl, you know what I'm saying? I didn't believe that he was going to do it. Who knows? He probably, you know what I'm saying? Who fucking knows what's happening?
With the narrative. She keeps talking about my daughter, so it's continuous. It's not like it stopped. She just dropped a video not too long ago, now admitting that they're not married, right? After they drugged me all over the internet, lying, making up all these false stories about me and my child. Now she's saying that they're not married, but she's still talking about my child, saying that I need to get a paternity test. We went through IVF.
Wait, so why did you guys break up though? What was the reason of you guys not being together anymore?
I have put up with a lot of things.
And if you got another kid, why are you so much on Luce Cannon's? Why are you so much on Luce Cannon's dick? Pause, no diddy. Why are you so concerned on Luce Cannon? Don't you got another baby daddy too? Like, why ain't you mentioning him then? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. You only mention him because this one's the one who's fired it up.
Things that I shouldn't have put up with. A lot of abuse. There was a lot of physical abuse and cheating. And, when you take vows, I'm like, I can't speak for him on his part, but I was serious with my vows and I stayed a lot longer than I should have. I should have left the first time, the abuse started.
Oh my God. So she want people to know the truth. Oh my God, I took a vow. I was so serious with my vows and stuff like that. This is that. You just said the nigga that he was extorting the fucking the things. Then you say that the nigga was using your Apple Pay, that he was using your iCloud, that he was using your thing. So he put all the money in your shit, and then I don't get it. I don't. Yeah, you gotta stay more aware than Dada. Yeah, she's a storyteller, than Dada. She's a better baby mama than Dada.
But I didn't. You know, I stayed. I put up with it. But you can only take so much. So the abuse had got really bad, and the cheating had got really bad. He had an affair with Black China during the pregnancy, and that's when I said, like, enough is enough. I've posted all the receipts on my channel too as well. We were just living in the house together because I had just had our daughter. I was recovering from a C-section, so I didn't want to take his daughter from him. So I still remained in the house with him, but I was filing for the divorce. I told him I wanted a divorce. He didn't want the divorce. I told him, you know, we got to do this. I'm done. This is it. So when he met Sharice, we were not together. We were living together. We were still married, but I was in the process of filing a divorce.
So why hasn't a divorce been filed?
So why are you so mad about Sharice?
Why hasn't it been finalized?
Are you waiting on the judge, or
well, because
he just
no. Well, so what happened is Tremaine, when he started denying the baby, I asked him to sign over his parental rights since he wanted nothing to do with the child. I'm okay accepting, you know, you don't want nothing to do with the baby. Cool, that's fine. I'm not into forcing a man to pay for a child that he wants nothing to do with. So I told him it's fine. I'll take full responsibility. Just sign over your rights. He didn't want to do that. So what I had to do, being that behind closed doors, he was still contacting me, communicating with me about about our daughter. He didn't want to sign over his rights. He didn't want to sign the divorce papers. So I just proceeded without him. The only reason why it's not finalized now is because I had to establish residency in Las Vegas because he was avoiding being served. So the divorce is filed in California. He was living in Las Vegas with Sharice. So I had to hire somebody to sit out there to try to find him when I filed to the judge to terminate his parental rights. So I actually went to.
She said that she said that she wants divorce with no alimony. That she wants divorce with no alimony, no nothing, but who knows? She's worried about the test, Yeah, she's worried about the test, who knows?
A judge in Vegas, established residency there, and I got his rights terminated. So now I have those papers. The judge signed off on it. Now I have brought those back to California, told California, the divorce court, okay, his rights are terminated. I want to incorporate this into the divorce and finalize it. We had court just in March of this year. But
you know what? But he's locked up. And at the end of the day, this is what it is, I feel like she wants to be like, oh yeah, look it, I'm married to him, and then she's gonna be like, oh yeah, I want to get a divorce, but she want to get a divorce to see if the nigga still fucking. They're gonna say, oh yeah, I don't got time to be divorcing you right now. So since he don't got time to be divorcing her right now, she feels like, oh, he still want to be married to me. You see, Sharice, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of emotional shit.
He got picked up by the Feds. He's in federal prison. So he moved from where he was when I served him. I didn't know where he was to serve him the papers that our divorce judge said I have to serve him the papers now that I've incorporated the termination of parental rights. And he moved. So, but now he's in federal prison. So now he can be served the final packet.
Wait, so don't you feel bad that he's locked up? You know, I mean, he's still a father of your child, right? Like, you know, like, don't you feel like you're kind of kicking his back?
I mean, yeah, absolutely, of course. I mean, but again, he did it to himself. When you sell your soul for fame, money, clout, whatever, that's something you got to deal with God about.
What's she doing now?
Nobody put a gun to Luce Cannon's head. Nobody forced him to get on these platforms and tell him.
What is she doing now, She's telling him, what is she doing now? She's doing the same thing he was doing, because she feels like, damn, this is what got him like, so people's going to start to like me, People just don't be looking at the logic. They don't know what they be doing,
on himself or fabricate stories, or he drew the attention to himself. So you can't feel bad for somebody who wanted something so bad that he was willing to do any and everything, including sacrifice his own child. That's on him.
So what's your beef with okay, so you said Sharice just kept like going back and forth with you, or like
no, it's not going back and forth. She just keeps going on about just anybody's gonna talk about you. I don't care if they talk about me. You can say she's crazy, she's a crazy ex. I'm cool with that. You know, there's an opinion. Opinions like assholes, everybody has one. No problem. It's the lying about me. It's the line.
It seems like she still want to be with Luce Cannon. She still want to be. She's not saying nothing, but she's just saying that I need to get a DNA test. Like, I'm sick of it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Like, that shit don't bother you, You're not with the nigga. What the fuck? So it's something about it, It's something.
About my child is what I don't respect. So how Wack got involved is it kept going. I know Wack and Cannon were cool. I reached out to Wack. Okay, let's be clear. I reached out to him before I even came out anything with my platform to post the receipts or say anything to this degree. I reached out to Wack and I said, could you please talk to your friend and his woman and tell them to please stop speaking on me and my child with lies. I said, because if they continue to disrespect my child, I am going to expose them both about everything. Wack can confirm that. I sent him some receipts. I told him, look, please. And that was that. She didn't listen.
Why do you, so just kind of even watching this story, obviously, I see people in the chat saying it is messy, 100%.
100%.
Do you think that Wack is using your story to get back at Luce?
So let me explain this. And I don't know if Wack could show you whatever. Wack was actually we kind of got in a little confrontation because he was actually trying to go for bat for Cannon when I originally hit him up about the receipts.
Okay.
So I can't speak for Wack. I don't know him. I've never met him a day in my life. That's the first conversation I ever had with him. And it wasn't even over the phone. That was actually through text messages. So I've never spoke to Wack. Like, I've never had a conversation. He can verify. I've never met this man a day in my life. I don't know anything about Wack. I just heard of his name.
But you on the phone with him right now on three-way. Look it. You stop fucking lying, Dada. You know Wack got a girl, Dada, or married or whatever like that. So you gonna say that you don't know him or whatever the case may be. Yeah, we understand. Yeah, sounds good.
But I don't know him personally. I've never seen him before in person. I've never talked to him. I simply reached out to my, Luce Cannon's friend that I knew that they were together all the time. And I asked him, could he please give this message to Luce Cannon and Sharice? That was it.
Yeah, I'm wondering what else is going to come out. So Luce is locked up. There's content from behind bars thing. I don't know if that's going to turn out too favorably.
You never talked to Wack. How Wack get your number? How the fuck Wack put you on DJ Academics? How Wack told you to set the play up, nigga? But you never talked to the nigga? Yeah, right.
But why do you think he's doing that? What is your guys'? What do you think that he's locked up, right? He's in federal prison. His woman still calls and they're still talking about the indictments.
Because people want to hear about it, Dada. People want this is contact, Dada. He knows that he runs contact right now. That Brick Baby and him, Dada. Everybody want to know what's going on with the Big U situation. Everybody want to know what this nigga was saying, what's going on with Nipsey Hussle, what's going on and stuff. He knows that shit, Dada. That's why he's doing it. He's doing it because he's a grown-ass man. You couldn't tell him to stop messing with Sharice, right? So what makes you think that Sharice gonna tell him to stop creating content? That don't even make sense, Dada. You just bitter, bro.
Talking about this. So what do you think? Like, how I don't see how people don't see the play by now.
I have no idea. The only thing I could think about is that maybe they think he's getting out soon and they want to keep his name in the algorithm, or maybe they're getting paid from it. I have no idea. I really wouldn't. Because,
you can't even think of a logical reason why that would be in your mind when you're literally facing a RICO charge.
Yeah, this is the very first time I've seen so many people talk during a RICO charge. I'm gonna be honest. But
thank you.
According to her, she says this is what makes him happy and he wants to do it. So she's obliging.
But as your if you really care about this man, though, why would you allow it? You're supposed to be, you're supposed to be for your man. If your man's gonna go jump off the cliff, are you gonna say, oh, he wants to go jump, so let him jump? It doesn't make sense.
How do you stop him? You sound like
no, completely understand, and I agree with you.
Bro, she's trying to act like she had way more authority than what Sharice has. Oh, I would have been telling him that. I would have never been doing it. Sounds like you would have never been loyal. How the fuck is your fucking your man telling you, yo, turn on the light, Dada, for me, and you're saying no? What the fuck? That don't even make sense, Dada. If he's gonna say turn on the light, you're gonna turn on the light. If he got something to say to the world, you're gonna have to say something to say to the world, Dada. How the fuck you gonna say no? Then that's why you're right where you at, Dada. You're his fucking ex, Dada, because he probably told your ass, Dada, to do certain shit, Dada, and you're like, oh no, it's best for you. This is the best for you. Ain't nigga, grown ass man, Dada, ain't shit best for him, but what the fuck he wants to do, Dada? The nigga wants to sit there and fucking do that, then that's what it is.
You don't seem to give a fuck about him either. So it's like, why?
I'm not with him. It's not my job to care.
No shit, you're not with him.
About what he's doing now. That's her place.
Yeah.
I'm not here to.
That's not her place, and it's not your place, Dada. It's his place. What the fuck? And the nigga be like, yo, I'm trying to be righteous. I'm trying to say that what you been doing and this and that. What the fuck? And niggas talking like, yo, I'm trying to be righteous. These niggas trying to say that. Oh, I robbed them, nigga. I ain't robbed them, nigga. Fuck them, niggas. Just put me on live so I can talk my shit. Tell them what the fuck. Stop fucking lying on my fucking name. Then that's what the fuck. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't get what he could say what the fuck he want.
Their business. He's with her.
Yeah,
Let's make that clear. They're together.
What she's doing though. So you're critical of what she's doing, but it's not like you care either way. It feels like it's just a way to.
Well, I mean, because that's his choice of who he chose to be with. So I mean, that's who he chose to be with. So I can't judge with his choice. If that's who he chooses to be with, that's his business. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Their business. Say that again.
He probably wanted to be with you, but you left his ass.
That's true, because I'm not going to sit there and participate. I'm not going to do what she does.
No shit, and that's why you're his ex, daughter. That's why you're the ex, nigga. Don't worry about what the fuck she's doing. She's staying down, daughter. You're the ex. That's why you're the ex. So if you're watching this, GG, and you're wondering, oh shit, why I'm not the ex? Because you're not doing what she does, dummy. What the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck? You're saying everything that makes you not her.
I'm not going to allow my man to sit up there and make up fabric.
You don't allow shit, daughter. You can't allow nothing, daughter. That's why he made it. And what you doing, daughter? You're trying to fabricate shit on him, daughter. You're trying to do what he's doing, daughter, but you're not going to allow your man to fabricate. Like, who the fuck you think you are, bro?
The stories, start snitching on people, and I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not. Which is going to land him exactly where he is now. So why would I?
And they landed you right where you at, daughter. Trying to talk about him on a platform, trying to get noticed about him. That's what I don't get, daughter. She's over here talking all this shit, daughter, but who the fuck is she talking about? And why the fuck are we listening to her? And she haven't said nothing that's really amazing. All she said that she got iCloud footage, that she's actually the wife, that she got a kid with her, that she won't allow him to talk about certain shit. But you got iCloud with him or footage of committing crimes that you saying you have. Like, shut the fuck up.
Allow my man to throw himself off a cliff. So that don't make sense. I would never sit there and allow my man to do that.
I don't know why niggas.
What was the latest date that you guys were around?
Like, how do you commit a robbery and record it?
Around each other or communicate?
Well, pretty much like almost in a relationship or living together.
April 8th, 2022.
2022. Okay, so you would have been with him for the Meek Mill stuff. You're saying.
No lie, she wouldn't know about the Meek Mill stuff, if he was in a fucking club, What the fuck? He didn't say he was with GIGI. So this is what it is, too. How the fuck did he record crimes, That Menace to Society movie, got these LA niggas doing crazy shit, The nigga with the tape, old dog, he's like, yo, I got the tape, nigga. Why you give a fuck about my tape, nigga? It's my motherfucking tape, nigga. If I want to show the shit, I'm going to show the shit. That's what these niggas, done. They want to be old dog from Menace to Society, tweaking out.
And that's cap, right?
Cap, all lies.
Okay.
He's never wrote for Drake. He doesn't have a song with Drake. The Nipsey Hussle thing is a lie. He didn't have any type of relationship with this Nipsey Hussle from 2000.
Wait a minute. How the fuck is the Nipsey Hussle shit's a lie, if we actually seen him in the Nipsey Hussle and the YG video getting locked up? Like, what the fuck? That's that Wack 100 shit, Wack 100 tell us to say this shit, You're not fooling nobody, GG. You're not.
2018 to 2022. What else? What else do you lie about? He doesn't have 2 Rolls Royces. He doesn't have 30 Subways. He doesn't even have a bank account. He owes like $300,000 in child support.
Was he lying about robbing people for Big U?
I don't know. Now, let me clear that up. He's saying he robbed people for Big U. Obviously, if he's had conversations that I'm not privy to with Big U, I can't speak on that. But when I've seen him, the plays that Cannon have done, Big U was not involved in those plays, including the weed dispensary play. Like I said, he was at the weed dispensary before the robbery even happened.
What the fuck, nigga? Who paid this girl, Big U, baby mama probably on her ass, Like, why is this girl? Who the fuck, like, how the fuck you gonna say Big U didn't, like, yo, this girl is different, bro. Big U didn't have nothing to do with it. Luce Cannon was extorting shit alone, That was him, So he was lying, so he's lying? That's crazy. You one brutal, crucial ass female,
Happened.
So
he was taking money and weed from the dispensary way before then. I can only vouch for what I seen. What happened anytime, like when I was not around, I don't know.
I only could vouch about what I seen. What the fuck did you see? She's like, oh, I didn't see him extorting them, but I seen him taking money and doing this and doing that. You seen him taking money, like you seen it, Oh, you're implicated, Yup, your witness, your stupid ass, You thought you wasn't there, you helped the nigga. Yeah, you helped, you implicated in this, you implicated yourself.
Wait, so you're saying he was extorting them before?
Correct. Well, obviously, I wasn't aware that it was extortion. Dale came out and said that. When I seen them two together, Dale was he was acting like they were business partners. So it didn't.
Nah. Don't get caught up in this shit. You knew exactly what was going on. If that was going on, you knew exactly what was going on. If that's the case, how about they was business partners? What if they was business partners?
It wasn't extortion to me at the time, because like I said, Dale didn't say, hey, I'm working with the Feds and you're taking the money and you're threatening me to take it. I wasn't aware of that part.
If the and this is what happens with this content game, and this is why, like, I've even said it to Wack. I'm like, you see, I've seen Luce Cannon one time. I can't say I've been around him or he's told me personally about anything that I'll be the only one privy to. You were or you are his wife. If you were dating him during this time that he was allegedly robbing weed dispensaries, if the cops or the Feds said, hey, listen, we want you as a witness to tell us what you know, would you cooperate against your husband?
Yes.
Damn, that's a deep hate. Holy shit. Wait, why? Now, I ain't gonna lie, that people.
So let me tell you why. Luce Cannon implicated me in one of his robberies and tried to get me locked up. Him and Sharice went to the police.
Wait, hold on. You got to slow it down. Walk me through this, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I never expected to hear this shit. Hold on. How? Wait. How we?
So if you go look up, go on Google, type in 7756 Kingdom Drive, robbery, home invasion robbery. It'll pull up on Google. You'll see it. 7756.
Niggas implicated her in her robbery. Sure they did. Why would they implicate you? You wasn't there. That don't make no fucking sense. You're just trying to tell people like, yo, he committed this home invasion. He implicated me. False narrative, but you want the boys to look into it. All right. Wack 100 showed you what the fuck he been doing. We see it, but you're a girl and you don't know how to do it so well.
Kingdom Drive, Riverside, California. Robbery. Go ahead and pull that up.
This story starts with a murder. The whole thing would have.
That shit is different.
In 2022. By the way, just has the Feds talked to you yet or not?
Which one? You're talking about for that robbery or for this current indictment?
I mean, either one. I've
talked to investigators many times dealing with Cannon, so a lot of investigators have talked to me.
Were you forthcoming with them? I'm just wondering if you're about to say something on the stream.
I have nothing to do with the robbery. I have nothing to do with that home invasion robbery. I was cleared of that.
No, we're not talking about you particularly, but it seems like these things have something to do with him. Were you forthcoming with the police? Because I'm trying to figure out if you're about to say something.
Of course. I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know at the time. I didn't know anything about the robbery. I found out after, when I was brought into the investigation. When I went to the house, when the police called my mother and said I need to come to the house because people were robbed. It wasn't just the house. There was people in the house that got robbed. If you read what happened, it'll say it in there. People were robbed at gunpoint for the jewelry, cash, blah, blah, blah. So when I got to the house and the police are telling me what's going on, I didn't know at that time there was a current investigation and there was.
Nigga, she's definitely doing this shit for fucking clout, nigga. More than clout, nigga, because this don't even make sense, bro. She got a whole channel on Luce Cannon, Like, she got a whole fucking channel on Luce Cannon, and then she gonna try to fucking act like her baby daddy, ain't shit, but she's over here becoming something off the nigga, Like, it becomes...
At first, the story worth hearing about, man, but now Now we know she falling in the same foot story of what they doing. They on bullshit time, dog. And now you want, and then you really want the man to like get fucked up. Okay, cool, whatever. That's a woman scoring. Now we know you got a woman scoring, and you just want something to happen to the man. Nobody don't want to hear that shit now. I mean, yeah, these kind of people, these people do. These people want to make a mockery out of this shit now. You could tell, like, when academics like, hold up, he started streaming or recording this shit. Because at first he probably wasn't recording it. So he had to get his shit together because shit started getting juicy. Now he probably started recording it, man. She's so lame. She lame as hell. She don't even know she's setting herself up, man. Or maybe she do know. Maybe she do know, you know what I'm saying? She finna be in the algorithm of all that old drama shit, man. Tripping, man.
She feeling like maybe if she talk a little bit, that she's gonna get noticed. And now with the feds come, it's just gonna be okay. And now she's gonna go through all that, and life is gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna tell you this: Luce Kenny probably could deal with all the fucking situations that he got coming towards him. You're a female, you probably can't deal with that type of situation. You can't do the same dirty shit that he's doing, because at the end of the day, you gotta have a spirit or a soul that's gonna be able to conduct itself to understand that people's gonna troll you, people gonna be on your heels. You're putting your kid in there. You didn't have to.
I'm saying, like, if it's something that you just was gonna do to tell your story, why you won't stay where you at? Why is you going on these kind of platforms? Now we know that you tripping. You don't go on academics about no real shit like that. What are you doing? Why would you give people like that? Why? This just fuck it up when you do shit like that. These are bloggers. These are people that make a mockery of people. Like, what are you doing?
You could tell Wack on his coaching, just like he said, Nipsey Hussle in the Big U situation with the Nipsey Hussle shit. She's like, I know for sure that Big U didn't have nothing to do with the extorting, that he was doing it all alone. How the fuck you know that for sure, unless you was doing it with him? How would you know that? Why would you even say that, you dumbass? Now you just saying blatantly weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Evidently at this point now, because shit, I mean, I was listening to it and I thought it was a story that she went through personally and she had to get it out. Now doing this, going on academics, you can't go on those kind of platforms. Now we know that you really clout chasing now. You're doing the same thing that they doing too. They putting all this drama and narratives out there, you know, to draw people in into their bullshit life. And I ain't gonna lie, everybody like dumbass drama, but it's like, are y'all selling y'all soul? Like y'all selling y'all soul.
Female coming on these man platforms that talk about all this shit what you got on these niggas you should have just went on fucking what's Will Smith's wife's name?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Go sit down. Yeah, go sit down on the couch. Go sit down on the couch and let the real women that really go through this kind of shit hear you. You in the ghetto algorithm. You in the street algorithm, my nigga, trying to tell your story about what a nigga did. Man, nigga don't want to hear that shit, man. Girls get done like that all the time, man. That shit ain't finna change that, and they still gonna get done like that today, tomorrow, because that's what you sign up for. You feel me? You know what you signed up for. You sign up for that gangster life. You sign up for all that treatment. Now you know what I'm saying? You in the wrong area talking. You know what I'm saying? You need to be on a big platform couch, my nigga, that's gonna touch the real women of the world that go through that shit. These women that you crying to, these gangster hoes, they were like, "Ho, shut up and go sit down." I bet they told her, "Ho, go shut up and sit down, girl. You just a bitter baby mama or whatever she is." That's all they telling her with this crowd. This crowd, she's gonna get, they're gonna eat up.
Yeah, like she wanted people. She's like, I'm doing this because I want for people to know the truth. All right, what's the truth that you want people to know? That Luce Kid, that's really Luce Cannon's kid, and that I'm really Luce Cannon's wife. She's really Luce Cannon's wife. Pause, no diddy. So if that's the case, all right, we know. Now what? Oh, I got iClouds of evidence of him doing mad criminal activity. Oh shit! I say, all right, what else? Oh shit, Big,
right.
you ain't extort shit with him. Wait a minute. I thought this was about personal. How does it get to street shit? Your in-house shit. I thought you was about to talk about something else, but how do you talk about street shit? That's weird. It just switched up. The whole dynamic while you're here just switched up. You know what I'm saying?
And she won't stop. She keep on throwing the dirt out there. She throwing that dirt more and more out there, like what bloggers want. These bloggers want to know real personal shit, and you giving it to them. Why would you do that? Now you talking about, oh, I don't want my daughter to grow up and see all this. And well, you damn sure giving us something to look at right now.
Right. You feeling real cool.
Yeah. You online playing with her daddy. She don't care.
I don't want my daughter to grow up and feel like I didn't protect her. You didn't, da-da. You're online, da-da. You do it in an online situation. You protected her, da-da. You don't explain kids to how you protect them, da-da. You don't keep them in this shit at all, da-da. That's protecting them. You don't put yourself in this shit to protect them, da-da. That's protection. That's real protection. You don't allow certain energy to come around, da-da, and transfer off, da-da. You leave that shit right there, GG. You know what I'm saying? That's protection, GG. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand up.
I'm telling you. You got to. You got to know how to do it. You got to stay the course.
In the neighborhood, I had no clue. So when Luce Cannon and Sharice, when after that happened, when our same house got vandalized and robbed again, Luce Cannon and Sharice went to the police station and told the police I did it.
Really?
So then I got dragged into the investigation.
Okay, so let me read a little bit of this article. Riverside authorities are investigating a home invasion in which a group forced their way into a house and assaulted a resident early morning. It was at 3:40, and they're saying that they assaulted the victim inside before leaving with stolen items. Huh.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And so they believe.
So once I had no choice but to cooperate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to jail for something I had nothing to do with.
So the police only talked to you after Luce Cannon and them blamed you?
Correct.
Why did they just come to you?
Because I was implicated in it. I don't know who else they talked to. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know who else they talked to.
No, I mean, why they go to Luce Cannon? Like, was he driving like your car or like why did they?
Oh, you have to ask Luce Cannon. I don't know why. Like I said,
that's how you know she lying. You mean to tell me the cops didn't tell you how the fuck you're implicated in shit? Come on, bro. Home invasion. Get right, bro. Get right, bro. Like that's like the fucking misdemeanor crosswork shit that they just gonna give you a ticket. Oh, you wasn't in the car, so we're not gonna fucking ticket you. What are you talking about, nigga? They come in and they talking to you. You know, GG. You absolutely know. She's different, da-da. She's doing a little trolling.
I don't know if he was privy to the investigation, if he was involved. I have no clue. Like I said, I got dragged in because of him and Sharice's statement that I was a part of the robbery. I don't know if he was working with that. I have no clue because, again, I wasn't involved.
So wait.
So I don't know what his reason for was bringing my name up. I have no clue.
So you're basically saying, do you think Luce was telling?
Again, you'd have to talk to the investigator. I can give you the detective's name that called me. Now, was Luce working with him? I have no clue because I was a suspect like whatever other suspects they had. So they weren't going to tell me who was snitching. I was being snitched on. They just told me that Luce Cannon and Sharice made a police report that I robbed the house and that there was already an investigation for the robbery you're looking at on Google. So they were asking me questions about the robbery, the robbery, after that first robbery that you're looking at. They asked me about that one and then other ones in the area of houses that got robbed. To make sure that I didn't have it.
No lie, Sunday dinner, da-da, Sunday dinner, da-da, you know what I'm saying? We got some shrimp, you know what I'm saying? This is what IROC made, da-da, you heard Peace of Love, this is what IROC made, da-da, we got on the post some real traditional shit, da-da, I made some fried chicken, baked potato, look at this, nigga, look at this, da-da, you know what I'm saying? Look at, I got some fish right here, look at this fried chicken right here, you know what I'm saying? IROC, da-da, you know what I'm saying? Look at that baked potato right there, da-da, you know what I'm saying? Real shit, da-da, let's get right, da-da, you know what I'm saying? Sunday dinner, da-da, you heard? That's what she be.
Chef IROC. Chef IROC in the building. Chef IROC.
Chef Boy IROC in the building, bro. You know what I'm saying? Blessings forever. Beautiful. God loves you too forever. Tell everyone you know and don't know. Jesus love you too forever. Teach everyone how to see and enjoy their blessings too forever. That's what we trying to do, da-da. We trying to tell her to shut the fuck up and talk about crimes and da-da and make her fucking... And make, you know what I'm saying, make something to eat and stay more righteous than ever, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just what life's about, GG. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. That's just what it is.
Anything to do with any of them.
Okay.
Can't clean dirt with dirt.
So now, did Luce Cannon know there was a current investigation? I don't know.
Wait, so did they talk to you about this current indictment or no?
Did who talk to me about this current indictment?
The feds or any authorities?
No comment.
She know they did, nigga. She said it 3 times, thinking that they came to her before the data, but now they talk to you about this indictment, the data, any indictments. You dog. She already answered that question. She said, you know how many times cops came to data and talked to me, the data, he put me in situations, the data. Like, come on, DJ Academics. You already know.
What I tell you about those.
You might be in that trial testifying against him, huh?
Go ahead.
Questions that they be asking these people. I say, what I tell you about those questions they be asking people, dog. They be asking these people some real incriminating police questions, boy. Adam do the same thing.
Nah, for real shit, he can't help himself. Cause look at, he's on the phone with Wack 100. He's only gonna talk to this girl once, but he's talking to a lie. So he's like, damn, nigga, I wanna know this shit. Did they come to? But this nigga can't actually help his fucking self. It's like he don't want to ask, and he's like, yo, I gotta ask, bro. Like, yo, this nigga's different, bro. This nigga's different. But you're right though. You're right.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, he testified against me in court.
When was this?
There's a lot of things people don't know about Luce Cannon. That's on paperwork. Luce and Sharice have done a lot of things, and they got a lot of people fooled out here. But like I said, because, obviously nobody's going to do their research, right? Nobody's going to go and start looking up paperwork and try to see, because, lies sound better than the truth. But they have both done a lot of damage, a lot of things behind closed doors. It's on paperwork. After that robbery, then Luce and Sharice went and Luce testified in court and filed a false restraining order against me, saying that I went that's to...
Like in a street, I know you...
Of course.
Okay.
Absolutely. Anytime and the only reason why I snitch is because you're what you say, you're a gangbanger, right? Isn't that the code for gangbanging? You don't snitch or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't live that life. I'm not a gangbanger, but I'm just going by what he claims his street code is, which he's been claiming forever since I've met him. So I'm saying that's your street code, right? I'm a civilian. I'm not a gangbanger. I'm not from the streets, but he is. Is that not against his code? Is that not what he's been saying? Like, oh, that's snitching police stuff, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
So if you're saying that it's okay for him, why wouldn't it be okay for me?
Hey, a random legal fact here, and I'm wondering
because why would it be okay for you to do it? Why are you trying to do it? You said you're not doing what he's doing, You're trying to tell us that he's a bad person, so you're doing the same shit he's doing. Who the fuck are you? Like, let's get right. You're not making sense. That's like you say, oh yeah, you're saying that it's okay for this nigga to do this or that. I'm like, nah.
Hey, she living eye for eye right now, bro. It's just what it is. We can't even get around the facts. She living eye for eye, man, and that's her choice. She living eye for eye, bro.
Owes them, like New Santa go fuck somebody, she's gonna have to fuck somebody back on her. She New Santa go do this on her, she gonna have to go do that on her. New Santa got to do this.
You got women like that. You got women like that. That's why you got to be careful who you fuck with and who you fuck over. Because you got women like that, and then women will play your ass out of here, nigga. Like, and then set you up and take everything from you after they get through playing that same game with you. You got to just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because now she get her lick back. You know what I'm saying? It's the game they played. It's the game they both play with each other. They playing crazy shit.
She's trying to become Sharice, nigga. That's what it is.
Let me tell you something. She trying to take off harder than they was just taking off. They was just gone. Now she trying to blow up off of them, off what they was doing, and capitalize off putting dirt on Luce Cannon and take his motherfucking ways. Take his.
She won't be able to create more content. She won't be able to do that unless she says some wild shit, The only thing she finna gain is a whole bunch of civilian people that judge gangbangers and hitting on women. She finna get them advocate people. She just gonna get the advocate people that go against, certain shit what men do to women or all that. But all regular women, everybody ain't trying to hear that shit. She gonna get advocate people. That's the only attention she gonna get is people that got those organizations that's, women abuse women, things against abuse women, things against, scoring women. She gonna be in that kind of shit. That's about it. That's the only thing, man. That shit gonna die, bro. Nobody ain't stuck Luce Cannon like that, bro.
Cause like I said, the more she keep them people naming her mouth, the more she blow them up. I don't understand. I don't know why she doing that.
She can't blow them up. She's lingering off their crumbs, nigga. Like she's lingering off their crumbs.
She keeping them the main topic. She keeping them the main topic. So that means they're gonna be the most talked about always. What you mean? You can go to her channel, she talking about it, go to Trisha, they talking about it, go to his channel, everybody talking about it. So everybody keeping him hot. So you know he ain't tripping.
Mm-hmm. You want to helping him. You got a whole channel about him.
Yes, I'm telling you. Yes. I'm telling you, that's all it is. He's just keeping him relevant, bro. They're gonna go check him out. Everybody, every time she mentions his name, they go to his channel and check him out. That's a view. That might be a subscribe. That might be a like. What are you talking about? They're gonna keep him hot.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. All publicity, good publicity, Dandada.
In this situation for him, because that's what he built off of. You help, I promise you, he's for the bullshit. He's for the bullshit. Thank you. I'd be like, yes, I got somebody to hate on me that's got a platform. Thank you. He's high-fiving people. I told you how to make money. Just get up under somebody's skin and let them talk about you, and they're gonna bring the wave to you. It's so simple now. It's easy.
That's a fact. That's a fact, GG. Them niggas, oh man, I feel it. I feel like this nigga is becoming bigger while he's in jail, which is a crazy thing.
100%. GG, 100%. 100%. And he can still call out, and he still can call out on the federal phone. Oh my God, he's hot right now. They love him. He got so many pen pals. Oh man, he's hot right now. Man, Luce Cannon hot. He see it. His stock went up. Everything went up. Views went up. Everything went up, man. I promise you. Blew him up.
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. He's at map pen pals.
If this could help, but it seems like you say you would be down to testify because y'all are married. They can't really compel you to testify, right? Because you're legally.
They could not compel me. Correct. They couldn't force me to because.
All right. So this is the crazy part. I feel like she actually feel like Luce Cannon hurt her. He left. He hurt her. She feel hurt. But because she feels hurt, Dada, she's trying to hurt him in any way possible, Dada. But having someone talk, when you try to talk about someone's crime or try to say that, oh yeah, you trying to hurt him, like make him feel bad like you, Dada, that's worse.
I'm gonna answer that. I'm gonna make that go away right now to hurt. Because guess what she said that he already been doing? Snitching, right? So how the fuck can you hurt somebody that can motherfucking go in there and make a deal and whatever crime you say, guess what he gonna been already did? He gonna been there told the police all his crimes anyway. So anything somebody try to come tell the police, it don't matter because he already told all his crimes when he got immunity. So all she doing is really doing something that's supposed to be sealed, confidential, because if he go to telling, it doesn't matter. So what you telling, nothing doesn't matter. All that shit you saying, the police already know, and guess what? He already got immunity. So it don't matter. You too late. It's over. It's just too late.
That's a fact. But he ain't. But I don't think he's selling. You think he's selling? I don't think that nigga's selling. I don't show.
Let me tell you something. Listen. We already had discussions about how people tell today. You don't
have
to write that down. He's doing. He's keep running his goddamn dick suckers. No Diddy out on that federal phone. Once I told you what did Wack say? There's no way that he's supposed to still be on that phone. They supposed to have been took that phone. That means guess what they let him do?
Talk.
Huh. Okay, you know.
We want to hear this too, nigga. It's entertainment, nigga. What you mean, peace and love? They want to hear some entertainment too, GG.
You know what I mean? Why turn the TV off?
Spousal privilege. They couldn't force me to.
But
I could waive it. I could waive it if I wanted to.
Oh, and you would definitely waive it to send that nigga down the road.
I didn't say definitely. I'm not 100%. So I don't know, but like I said, my whole thing was when I asked them to not speak on me. I don't know. At this point, like I said, it's just got to the point where he's done so much damage to our child, and Sharice continues to do it even though he's locked up. It's just continuous. A mother's only going to take so much. And I don't expect anybody to agree or whatever, but this is my child. She's innocent. And as a mother, I'm going to do any and everything to.
She said, I'm not gonna say definitely waive it, but look at you saying that you seen this nigga commit crime. You saying that you got fucking videos or iClouds or videos of this nigga doing certain shit. I don't know what he's doing, but you saying that, So what you think is gonna happen, when the feds fucking knock on your door? What you mean? You don't definitely, you definitely is, You actually asking for an invitation right now. You're like, come
They
on,
already got it. Trust me, they already got it. I bet they already got it. I bet they already got it, bro. They already got it, bro.
Sure, she ready. That's different.
Stick up for a child who can't speak for herself. I'm not about to allow her father or nobody drag her name all over the internet with lies.
How could this possibly get fixed or remediated? Does he got to send you a check? Does he just got to have his woman
absolutely
stop speaking absolutely on you? Like how could, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like this is kind of it's kind of like you're raising your hand in class saying, yo, I will help y'all niggas make sure he never comes home. And you're married.
I mean, well, let's just wait, let's just get this clear. Cannon told on himself. I didn't put him on no jumper, and I didn't tell him to tell on his crimes. So nobody can blame me for anything Luce Cannon did. Nobody can blame anybody for anything. Luce Cannon is 42 years old. He is 42. That's a grown man. He makes his own decisions. He chose to get on that platform and tell on his own self and was proud of the crimes he committed. And now you're mad at me because I'm co-signing saying he's telling the truth about that part.
But you just said that he's going on there and he's blatantly lying, but about the crimes, he's telling the truth. Like, I don't
But listen, Gigi, this is what I understand. You say he played with your daughter's name. Boom, right? You just supposed to say a couple of things and let it go. Why are you going on and on and on? The man ain't even say, we haven't even heard this man say nothing about this lady yet. But yet she said that they keep trying her and they keep trying her daughter. Like, can we find a clip of them dragging her daughter or Luce Cannon dragging her daughter, some shit, like anything that got something to do with the way this lady really going in? And she is not stopping, and she's going above and beyond. And we need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the clip of these people dragging her daughter? Because she's saying that they tried her daughter. You know what I'm saying? That she keeps saying they tried her daughter and like saying that you can't protect a young girl and all this. Like, she on some Hollywood shit. What the fuck done happened?
That's a fact. I never heard.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened now, because she ain't playing, man.
I never heard Luce Cannon actually drag her. That's a fact.
I'm trying to figure out, bro, because I'm telling you, bro, she going up with this shit, bro. This shit getting out of hand. Like, she just doing too much detail talking now. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck these people done said, because they woke up a sleeping giant. Damn.
Yeah, that's it. She's bitter. She's not ready.
He told on his own self. He literally said, I can bring up 100 interviews where he sat up there proud and everybody was cheering him on when he was talking about his crimes. So now everybody wants to be like, oh my God, you don't lock him up. What? Huh? Y'all was just cheering him on when he was talking about him. He was getting 1 million, all these views and all that. So why now when you told on yourself? I didn't put him on no jumper. I didn't put a gun to his head. I didn't tell him to go tell on himself. I wasn't sitting next to him.
Some would think that you're trying to build your platform by taking him down. What do you feel about that?
Build my platform?
Yeah.
By taking it, and how is that going to benefit me any?
Well, it would increase the size of your platform because now we know, like, Luce garnered a lot of attention right before he got locked up. He still is. Wack obviously helped establish his situation, but now, since you are a direct representative of, you're his wife, you get to kind of take advantage of that and probably get more eyes and ears to, because I didn't know about you before now. So some might think that you're kicking his back in to build your thing up.
I'm absolutely building my thing up to tell the truth, to debunk every lie that he spoke about our child. Absolutely. And about me. Absolutely. I have every right to defend my name. If somebody is out here lying on you, making up fabricated stories, how am I wrong? Because I created first of all, let's be clear. Before I created my channel, I did Street TV. I did Tasha K. I went behind them and whatever platform allowed me to not just even take my word for it, to actually do the research, to allow me to provide proof, to tell the truth, I did that. They kept going with it. So I realized, okay, if they're going to keep going on a tour, I'm going to build my own platform so the truth is out there. The internet is forever. Let's just be clear. The internet is forever.
So she didn't even have a platform, nigga. She made a platform just to bash this nigga, she said.
Yep. She said no. She said to get her truth out, but I'm trying to figure out what lies that they tell. I mean, if you're gonna stay on the subject of telling the truth about a lie that they tried to tell, then just stay on that. You don't win, bro. You don't win. You know, dude, like, what are you doing?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
One day, God forbid, somebody in school pulls this up to throw it.
She said, I want my truth to get out. Oh, no, I got podcasts. Now I'm gonna talk about crimes and shit like that. That they commit, that they implicated me in. What? They implicated you in a fucking what? What are you talking about? Like, that don't even make fucking sense, GG. Some people just talking, you be looking at them like, that's what happened? In a way, it wouldn't make sense, Dada. But that's what happened, right?
What in my daughter's face is she sees that her mother never said anything. So you just allowed them to just say all this stuff about me that's not true, and you never spoke up?
Yeah, but likewise, there's one day, she's gonna be in class, and it's gonna be, I don't know, a father-daughter day, and they're gonna ask who her father is, and then she got to explain why her father is serving 35 years in prison, and that her mom probably helped put him there. And how are you gonna explain that to her?
I'll say it again. It's 100 videos showing Luce Cannon telling on himself. And
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It makes it worse when you can fucking confirm it, lady. Why you don't understand? That's why you shouldn't have got in it. If you don't understand that by you confirming that and you saying it, man, that affects it. Why she don't understand that?
You took a dad from a kid. That's what you did. You want like she don't want to hear that. She wants clout, bro. She wants clout. You're right.
That's why she don't need to be on academics, bro. Because this is what she don't understand. That this shit that she's doing is all across the world right now, and she's a fucking fool. Don't go on those kind of platforms because these people gonna eat you alive. They're gonna make a fool out of you. That's what he's doing to her right now. He's turning the finger back around, making her feel some guilt. If that man gets a lot of time, can you live with that shit? That's what I'm saying. She just answered that question so wrong. Stupid, man.
Oh, who took you, Messiah? I know Messiah took you to get it.
So sorry for her, though, man. Like, she tried to tell her story, but then she made herself looking like, you know what I'm saying, you just want some type of revenge while you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can hear her, but that shit just ain't adding up the right way what she carrying on. Damn, man. How much pain did they cause a little girl? God damn.
I feel it. That's a fact. That's a straight fact, GG.
You guys cannot place blame on anybody but Luce Cannon. Yeah, I know that.
No, hold on. Nobody's doing that. But you're definitely saying you would assist the government in putting them away. That seems like.
I didn't say I would go to them. You asked me if they came to me, would I? And I said I would give him the same courtesy that he gave me.
Which is none.
So what makes what I'm doing any different than what he did?
Okay.
I just am innocent. He's the one who actually did it. He said it on multiple podcasts. So how is what he did any different than what I'm doing? I'm not going to the police. You asked if they came to me. I could have been and went to the police if I wanted to and showed them a plethora of things. I never did that. That wasn't the question. The question was if they came to me. See, unlike him, I'm not going to court and I'm not filing police reports. I'm not giving them any evidence or anything like that. Now, if they came to me and asked me, that's a different story. But he actually went and did these things and filed reports and tried to get me arrested. I didn't do that. So tell me what's the difference between what he did and you asked me. If they asked me, I'm giving him the same courtesy that he gave me. So what makes me the bad guy?
Yeah, I mean,
what a way to get your lick back. And that Jay-Z song, and that's when that Jay-Z song come along. You gonna get your lick back like that, but she getting it. This a wrong time to get your lick back. This is a wrong time to get your lick back, man. Come on, man. You don't get the.
That's what it is.
She's justifying this shit. Damn, boy, I tell you, boy.
That's what it is, Dada. She's trying to get her fucking lip back. This nigga, Dada, she feels like this nigga did her wrong, Dada. So she's trying to embarrass him, Dada. She's trying to embarrass him as much as she can, Dada. But what she don't understand that she's only embarrassing herself, Dada. Niggas read between the lines, Dada. Feelings and all. So that's just try to put a nigga down, Dada, by when he's knocked off, and you saying that he's doing the same shit that you're doing, and you sound like Wack 100, bro. You just sound like Wack 100.
You cannot put that on the same scale. Some kind of way, whatever he did was a play that he knew wasn't gonna work, right? So that means everybody walked away untouched. But what you're doing is some shit that can stick. So you gotta understand, niggas that got game in the street, they know how to fake like they gonna do something and then they back out because they know that's how you can play the system. But you know, sometimes you gotta use people like her. But what she fucked around thinking now I'm gonna do him like he did me, but you ain't get in trouble. You good. You finna fuck him up though.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. She's just trying to, like I said, that she should, like you said, she's just trying to get her lick back, nigga. More or less.
In general.
Yeah, well, so what I would say is that obviously I think both are wrong. I think you guys should have somewhat of a familial love and respect, even if that's not on a relationship level, to know that both of your decisions, it shouldn't be tit for tat because everything's gonna hurt the child, right? Like there's no foreseeable way that a child growing up with her father is going to help her, and there's no foreseeable way that a child growing up without her mother is going to help her, or y'all beefing, or y'all throwing dirt against each other publicly. I can't see how that would help. You don't
well, I'm not throwing dirt again. Loose Cannon admitted this. I'm just saying what he said was true, that he came out and said. And let's be clear, I'm not keeping Loose Cannon from his child. I think it's out there enough. Loose Cannon said he wants nothing to do with this child and is claiming it's not his child. So who's hurt who? I'm with my daughter every day. I'm not bringing any harm to her. I picked up his slack where he left off.
Sounds like she's bitter. Life is life, Dada. If you wasn't bitter, you wouldn't be talking, Dada. So you mad that you said everything that she's saying right now, that's what she's mad about, and that's why she's doing this. He's not there. She picked up his slack. She did this. She did that. Da. Like, I mean, you had a kid with him. He had 2 kids before you. Da. You know what I'm saying? You seen how probably he was in the, and he conducted himself with his other 2 kids. You still had a kid with him. Da. And it is what it is. Da. You chose to have a kid with him. You said that you were willing to take care of the kid alone. Da. That you don't want nothing for him. Da. But damn, he didn't claim the kid, so now you just, I don't know, you just wilding out now. You want to basically just bash him. You want to basically get him knocked off. You want to see him locked up. You want to just see bad upon him. That's it. Only bad. You just want to see bad. You don't care. You'll be happy if Sharice and him breaks up. Like, you don't care. Like, oh yeah, Sharice, when she did a whole fucking, she bounced on him, and everything, you'll be happy. You'll probably come through and be like, oh yeah, I told you so, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be down, it is what it is, GG. You know what I'm saying? That's just different.
I didn't request child support. I didn't request alimony. You guys can go look up the divorce. So you can't say it's about money. I've never contacted him and asked him for money. Sharice cannot provide you with one shred of receipt where I've asked them for a dime. So that narrative killed.
So wait,
it's public record. I never asked for money or anything. Cause like I said, if he doesn't want anything to do with the baby, that's cool. So who's hurting the child? I'm not doing anything to hurt her. I've never stopped him. Like I said, you can ask Wack. He can show you the text messages. I'm not the one telling him he can't be a part of her life. He said he doesn't want to. He doesn't know the baby. It's not his baby. That's his choice. I'm not going to force him to. This is a conversation that somebody should be having with him. He's the one who's hurting his child, not me.
So
as someone who should be having a conversation with them, it's you. It's you. You need therapy, Dada, because you hurt. Dada. You need therapy. That's the person that needs to be having a conversation with them. Nobody else, not us. We should. You want us to go talk to him for you? Nah, Dada. You gotta fucking answer the question. Yeah, you want to know, cause she gets the blame. You gotta understand that she gets the blame, Dada. She really gonna get the blame now, nigga.
So I see, oh, by the way, Umber, thank you for the 20. It says, yo, y'all don't fall for this. Wack knew Luce was a snitch, and he brought him into the media. Wack used him for content. Now Wack is using Act, what? To clean his tracks. Wack the rat. Whitey Bulger. If Wack gets made, he gets locked. Okay. Do you think that did Wack know that Luce Cannon snitched on you?
You have to ask Wack that. Like I said, I only had one conversation with Wack, and I told you what I said.
So how long have you been notifying everybody?
Oh, how long have I been speaking out?
Yeah, that you got snitched on by.
I've been speaking out against his lying about our child for the past since 20. See, the first time he came on was 2023.
Wait, so do you have paper?
You don't know what to say, Dada. You don't you could have been on 2023, Dada. He been lying about the child, Dada. All right, we know that's his child. Now what, Dada? I don't get it, Dada. I don't get it. I feel like you're mad that Sharice is hanging with Wack or talking to Wack, and you're not, because it seems like Luce Ken is the type of nigga, Dada, that he be having his girl, Dada, hanging with him, Dada, and he and his friends is her friends, and they all be chilling, and it is what it is, Dada, and you're not in that circle. But you're trying to get in that circle somehow, Dada. You wasn't in that circle when it was good, Dada. So now you're trying to linger in the same circle, Dada. How the fuck did you even get in that circle? How did you get in a circle with Wack? That wouldn't even make sense.
It makes sense at all.
Wack only fucks with Luce. So if he's fucking with you now, it's because he ain't fucking with Luce, and he's fucking with you for what? It wouldn't even make sense.
Would you? And then she's so dumb as a pawn. Why would you be fucking with those people, lady? That's what lets you know you clout chasing, lady. This ain't even. This shit is clout, man. It's clout. You want it in. You want it in. Luce ain't let you in. You waited till you went to jail. Now you found your way in. Come on, man.
And you want it in. Started reading shit like that. She's scary as hell. This lady ain't no fucking thing. So they got some girls that be fighting, some girls that be doing this, some girls that be doing that. She just gotta. It seems like maybe they got her under pressure now. Or because she's fucked with them, maybe she's under pressure.
Put work of him telling no, you're no, because Wacko.
Yes.
Where's the work?
Yeah, I do.
So you got the work.
Of course. It's on my YouTube.
Really?
Posted it on there.
And it says
I posted every receipt on there. It said he sworn in and testified. Sharice publicly said that he wasn't in the courtroom. That's the reason, like I said, every time they lie, I just post the receipt. So a lot of this is only being brought up because they bring it up and they make up stories. So I'm not going to allow them to lie on me or my child, and all I've been doing is dropping receipts showing the clips of them lying, and then I post the receipts just like the paperwork when she said he never testified in court for the
for a restraining order, girl. Stop fucking bringing up your stories, Dada, and mixing them up, Dada. He was in court for a while. For restraining order, you're saying that he was in court for the home invasion. That's what you're trying to trick us into, Dada. He snitched on you and went to court for a home invasion, and this is that, Dada, and that, and the third, GG. That's not what we have it, Dada. That's not what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, GG? This girl's old. Hold up. Let's see what she's about to say here.
Like I said, every time they lie, I just post the receipt. So a lot of this is only being brought up because they bring it up and they make up stories. So I'm not going to allow them to lie on me or my child, and all I've been doing is dropping receipts showing the clips of them lying, and then I post the receipts just like the paperwork when she said he never testified in court for the restraining order, he never was sworn in, and then I posted the receipt. I posted the court report from the court that said Tremaine Ashley Williams sworn in and tested
for a fucking domestic, for a fucking restraining order, for trespassing. For trespassing, know what I'm saying? You gotta tell the court that your mom lives there and they keep trespassing you. That's why you keep getting in trouble or something like that.
So wait. So he may tell me she don't want him to do that, but she want him to kill her. So she want to get shot and killed than to get legally restrained so a bitch can't hurt you. So so he wasn't supposed to do that like that? He did the best way to protect himself so you won't fuck him up. Because now they can kill your ass now if you come around them fucking with him. So what are you talking about? That's just he ain't do shit wrong. He did right.
Yeah, she's mad at yeah. And then but she gonna say that he snitched on her for a home invasion and try to put the restraint get right, girl.
Because he testified about a restraining order. Girl, get your dog. That's not even, bro. Whatever, bro. If they got a code for that. Then all them niggas crazy, man. I don't want to hear none of that, man. We just say about the jury. Remember what you say about the jury getting stolen and they got to make a report with the cops? You got to talk to the police or something. You that's not. These people is crazy, man. They
that
crazy.
was good. That was good right there. That was good right there. That was a good fucking thing. That's a fact. A lot of like, how the fuck they doing that?
That's crazy.
That's a fact, GG.
That's all I'm doing.
Interesting.
That's it.
By the way, I believe you.
You believe her, but who sending her to say all that shit? Wack 100, da. She probably will whack right now, nigga. Like, she's a, yo, this girl seems like she's easily manipulated, da. She's a corn, da. This girl's a corn, bro. Sorry to say.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. You find, like, right now, you just, like, you're a corn. You're a corn, Gigi. You're lame. You're lame. You're lame for that.
I just think
I'm not asking anybody to believe me, and that's the reason why I started the YouTube channel, because I didn't want people to just take my word for it.
Well, it's more than belief,
episode
though.
that I dropped.
So there's like, okay, all right, we hear you. All right, forget the.
He's the biggest fan. She's envy him, but she's his biggest hater too. At the same time, you know how that shit be, dada. Like, shit gets wicked.
Word believe, but you're telling the truth. But then there's a lot of scorn with this, because I could tell you want this nigga to crash and burn. Like, it's it's not only about letting people know, because to be honest, okay. All right, so you're
I'm not gonna sit up here and I'm not gonna sit up here and say I'm not hurt.
Stop putting your child in your shit, you fucking goofy, da. It's not your child, da. It's the dick. Pause, no diddy, da. You're chasing dick, nigga, because you got your child and you could be doing everything you want. Your child's your blessing, da. You saying that he's not claiming her, da, so you disrespect, no, nigga. You're chasing dick, nigga. Like, there's mad good stepdads out there. There's mad good boyfriends. There's mad good other husbands, nigga. What the fuck are you doing, da? You're chasing this nigga, though. That's different, da. You're just like every other fucking female. Stop putting your fucking child. It's my child. It's my child. No, nigga. Stop putting your child in it, da, so you could try to get close to Luce or try to do something to Luce. Your child, you're like, get right, girl. Get right. Get right. Get right. Pathetic. Fucking pathetic.
Of course.
You're doing this.
That's my daughter. We had a child. Are you guys not hearing that? We took vows. Just because he's not a genuine person, just because he's a scammer,
there you go.
I'm not. When I took vows with that man, I meant those vows.
You're mad because you took vows and he left your ass, Dada. That's just what it is, Dada. And it's you got the right to be mad, Dada. But just say the truth. Don't keep saying why you're doing this. You know why you're doing this, Dada. What the fuck, Dada? Because you already got your blessing, and every kid's a blessing, so. I don't know, Dada. You'll be wasting your time chasing a nigga, Dada, that absolutely saying that the kid ain't his and he don't want to be with you, Dada. But you want to tell the world you're married to him. Fuck who this nigga is, Dada.
When I brought a child into this world, I don't know what type of parents everybody else has, or whatever. I don't have a whole bunch of children. I have one.
You don't have a baby daddy, so don't try to tell what other parents is or how you want your parents, or try to come at everybody else, You see, you're already doing it again, You gonna come at all the females, that I don't know how, because I thought that I wanted to have a family. Other females got a fucking baby daddy, that's claiming they kids, Just you don't, But you thought that you wanted to have a family like that, so you're bitter, but it didn't happen, and it's not happening. It's not gonna happen, GG. Like, but you know what I'm saying? But you gonna come out, I don't know how other people thinking. Nah, other people ain't thinking shit. Other people's actually living it. What the fuck you talking about? You thought that it was gonna be a happy family with you and her, and it didn't happen. So that's what you thought. So you're actually
what it is too. Luce got some type of somewhat little fame, and she's just trying to. She don't want to see that man with that shit. She don't want to see that because he just popped up out of the blue. Now everybody know him, and she trying to tear him down from that. But like I said, all she doing is making him stronger, because this what he came out like this. He came out with the same drama she pushing. That's how Luce came out. So all you're doing is just making the bag get bigger and bigger. Come on, keep telling all the dirt. He want it, sweetie. What do you say, sweetie, sugar plum?
Now that's a fact, that cause it's fucked up. She said, I don't know how other parents think. Like, why you trying to bring other parents in this shit, Like, why you trying to fuck up other people's train of thought, because you're fucked up right now, GG. And it's fucked up because you probably looked at other people while you was growing up, nigga. Other people that didn't have dads, or other people that they kids that they didn't know who they baby daddies is, or other girls that they didn't know who their baby daddy is, or something like that. You looked at them disgusted, Dada, and now you're disgusted with yourself, Dada, because it happened to you. But look, it happened. So now all you gotta do is like, yo, oh shit. So all the girls that you actually looked at disgusted, like, yo, I understand what was going on, Dada. That's fucked up. It don't happen because you ratting or you this or you that. It happens because of this, Dada. Like, niggas is just shitty. But you don't want to say that, Dada. You know what I'm saying? That's not what it is. It's different.
Older daughter, I waited 20 years to bring legacy into this world with Luce Cannon. 20 years or 20 years.
So why ain't you talking about your first baby daddy? Who's your first baby daddy? Dada, they 20 years apart. Dada, who's your first baby daddy?
So of course I am hurt. I have to look at this little girl every day and see that I failed her because who I chose to have a child by. Of course I'm hurt. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad that I was a fool. I'm mad that I had a child with somebody who is throwing her away like trash. Of course I'm hurt. I have to look at this little girl every day. I have to explain to her why my choices are the reason why she doesn't have her father, and explain to her why her father is throwing her away like trash. Of course. Anyone would be crazy to say that you're not hurt.
Suppose if you say Luce is a snitch, imagine when he talks to Fedz, he said, yo, all them robberies, me and my girl was busting down the money. My girl at the time, GIGI, we were doing it all together. Do you think that you might have any exposure to anything he could be accused of?
No.
So you had no idea he was doing robberies?
I'm not gonna say. I've already said how. Well, Sharice has already kind of put it out there how I've privy to the robberies and everything he's done. Like she said in her post that she just posted, I think yesterday. So as I told you, Tremaine doesn't have a bank account. He doesn't have any like credit cards or anything. So he was on all of my iClouds. So why, I guess maybe a ego. Tremaine videoed a lot of his crimes. Why, I do not know. So, as Sharice said, she posted
Men in society, old dog.
Videos of these crimes?
Correct. From the iCloud that we were on. Like Sharice said, he's on her iCloud as well.
Wait,
she literally
got
posted
these videos yesterday. Currently.
So that means he's finna get superseded. So that means Luce Cannon finna get a supersede indictment now. That's what she's saying.
You heard what she said? That he used to have my iCloud. He got Sharice's iCloud now. So yeah, I got footage of situations, but Sharice got footage too. That's what she's trying to say. Like Sharice ain't say none of that shit.
Fuck him up. Man, Luce Cannon finna get fucked up. They tripping, bro. They tripping bad, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's fucked up.
Yeah, if I'm Luce, man, I'd have just sent a formal apology and kept it moving. Like, what the hell?
That's all can Wack please get on the phone? Because I would like him to please.
Why would you want Wack to get on the phone, Dada? Like, Wack, you see Wack is quiet. He ain't trying to hit none of that shit, Dada. Wack ain't trying to hit that. That's what you want is a formal apology? So you're doing all this for apology? You could have asked for an apology. Like, yo, I want an apology. Or I want some apology. Or I want some apology. You should have been asking for an apology, Dada. You did all this for an apology? Damn, Dada. Seems like you want more than an apology to me, Dada.
He's verified what I text him and what I asked him to do before I came forward and said anything. And Wack can confirm how they were dragging my daughter all over the internet, lying. They were even telling Wack, oh, I don't know that B. I only knew her for 9 months. I don't know her, this, and that. That baby ain't mine. He said it so many times. Like, and I didn't just, this is not something I just said, oh, I'm going to come out with this. I've been begging them to please stop talking about my daughter. Please stop lying about her. I've sent so many smoke signals. I've sent so many, like, please, please, please stop doing this. Even after he snitched on me, after he took me in the indictment, I still didn't bring up any of this. But when they keep going and you're talking about my child, and man, a mother can only take so much.
Has the Fedz or any investigator like subpoenaed or asked for this footage yet?
No.
Are you offering this footage up?
No.
But if they want to get it, they could get it. Clearly, you've admitted that it exists, so.
Yeah. Listen.
They got it already. They got it already. Like, what the fuck? She didn't even know what to say, the Dada. The Feds don't got the finish. They got it. Like you said.
I told you that. I told you a supersede must be coming. This lady don't know, man. She fucking up, man. She fucking up.
Wack must have paid her to do the same shit that Luce did, the Dada. Luce got beef with Wack, the Dada. You know Wack got his hand in this, the Dada. He's doing that three-way to call. You already know what's going on. So the same shit that Wack did, you know what I'm saying? He had beef with Big U, right? He got beef with Luce, so this is what he did. He had beef with Big U, right? Big U was his boy. He had beef with him. Guess what? He pays Luce Cannon, the Dada, to come up, the Dada, and says the Nipsey Hussle shit. Say fabricate a little bit of things so people could look into it, the Dada. And they start looking into it. They're like, nah, we don't find nothing there, but we find something here. You know what I'm saying? We don't find nothing there.
It's the triple cross. She got caught. Luce getting caught in the triple cross. This shit crazy. He got caught up in all that Wack shit, man. Wack got to be, man. I don't know what's up with Wack. Bro, this shit just really, they don't turn the internet to solving niggas' cases and bring indictments and shit now, man. What the fuck going on, man? Oh my God, what the fuck going on?
Like Luce said, the Dada, he's a little feeling sort of way, the Dada, because he happened to get Dirk on DJ Academic's platform, and he wasn't feeling Dirk for something or whatever the case may be. You know how it should be, the Dada. Or maybe it's people.
Listen, anybody that got a whole bunch of shit to lose, and you know what I'm saying, and understand the concept of my nigga, don't talk, don't say nothing, man. Don't feed these fucking bloggers, bro. Man, don't do it, bro. Like, man, hey, man, and try to keep all real information out their mouth, dog. This shit here just getting out of hand, nah, man. It's getting out of hand, dog. Like they want to interview for somebody that's trying to get a bitch fucked up even more off of hurt and pain. Like, just imagine if like a nigga can get back. If all enemies can get back for what people do to them. Like, come on, bro. The world won't even exist. Like, what is people doing now, bro? Like, y'all. And people don't understand, like, when you do that shit, you become that person enemy too. I don't know why people be thinking they get a pass by linking up with somebody enemy. It's like, I don't fuck with your podcast no more now. You tripping. You don't do that, bro. You giving a person a chance to put the third dirt on me and tell they side of the story, which might be a bold-faced lie, and you put it out on your shit. Come on, man. Y'all tripping, man. Nah,
but it happens, Dada. I'm trying to tell you, I seen this. It happens, Dada, because at the end of the day, it happens to me, Dada. It happens to the best of us, Dada. Niggas will actually fucking, if you don't talk to people, Dada, they just start fucking acting like they know you. Nigga, they been on here for a minute, so they absolutely know certain things, Dada. You're showing them your real life up on here, Dada. So since they over here getting acquainted with you, they feel like they know you a little bit, and since you're open about, they feel like, oh shit, I rock this, I rock that, and they could run off on their own platform if you don't give them a rent, or you don't monetize them, or you don't do certain shit, or certain things that they asking for, they automatically go and feel like, yo, what the fuck, I rock ain't trying to do this, this is how I'm feeling, boom, they automatically cut you out. You know what I'm saying? Try to fucking get contact off you.
Let me tell you something. Whatever you show. You're willing to stand on that. They can't hurt you with that. It's the lies and the propaganda that hurt you. But if they repeat what you show, what do you? It's nothing to explain. So if you hear that iRock was sleeping on the couch all night and you was chilling, that's not nothing to defend. It's a true fact. What do you mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but it'd be more, you know what I'm saying? People would say more shit. Like, while they into the antics, they'll say, oh, niggas is pussy, or niggas is bitch, or niggas is this. You know, it only gonna lead to like, oh shit, that shit didn't hurt. Since that didn't hurt, we need to hurt them a little more, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to hurt the nigga. But it don't hurt. It's not supposed to hurt, but people want to hurt people. They just want to see you know what I'm saying? They want to feel, because they look at this is what it is, they feel like you not fucking with them, they feel like they feel sort of way. You don't know what they feeling. So they feel sort of way. So whatever they feel, they want like, yo, I want him to feel this way. And they try to like put a puzzle together, but it's not working. They're like, damn, this ain't work. Would this work? Would this work? Would this work? Would this work?
Yeah, they could try. They could try, man. When you already got your shit already out there, bro, what can a bitch do to you, bro? You already like is out there where, you know, people can see what you do, how you talk, how you walk. What can anybody do? All they could do is just help you really go at them. That's all gonna happen. That's all. Yeah. They gonna fuck around just like Kev did you know, Ted, salute to Ted. You know, that shit, you know, it was a little small. But niggas that really don't play, you play, and that's what they want, because they ready to show you that you can't shame me, boy. Girl, whoever you are, you can't shame me, man. I'm ready for that. Like, bring it on. Whatever you do, I'm ready to step. But now let me know you. Let me go where you at, and let me find out about you. I bet you disappear. Oh, because I'm already out there. You can see me. You can see my draws. But let me see what's going on about you, and I guarantee the average person running high and stop. Look at Dogface. Look what Dogface did. Then people start digging up all that shit about Dogface. Where you at? Oh,
I haven't seen Dogface for a while. I think they put him in the trunk. I think he might be in the trunk.
He in the internet trunk. He in the internet trunk. Yeah, he might be in the internet trunk. You know, the internet undefeated. The internet undefeated. You know that. Undefeated, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I think everybody read the indictment. He was under investigation since 2021. Or did everybody miss that part? I don't think there's anything that I have that they don't already have.
So, did you profit anything, or like, do you ever wonder, like, this thing don't got a job, how he always got money? Did you profit from any of the crimes?
No, so I knew. So no. So I knew he was in those. We lived in California. Weed dispensaries were not. There was weed dispensaries everywhere, so it didn't look like he was robbing or setting up robberies or anything like that. How would I know that? He was literally in weed dispensaries. It's not illegal to own or have or partner with weed dispensaries. And as you can see, Kenan is very, very good at what he does. You guys are all believing, not you per se, but, you know, half the world was believing every word out of his mouth, even though he contradicted himself multiple times. He's very good at his manipulation in life. And there's people like his little IBM gang who participate in perpetuating and making the lies look like it's real. And you know what I mean? So
did you ever hear him on the phone with like Big U or nothing like that?
Yeah, he had a relationship with Big U, not to the extent that he's saying, though. He wasn't his enforcer or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? He would call Big U like whenever, because Kenan, it was always.
How do you know this stuff? Why are you blatantly just saying that he ain't this, he ain't that, that he was doing the licks alone, Big U wasn't implicated in it? Yeah, you live somewhere, where you could probably get touched or something like that,
Hey, but listen though, this helped Big U.
This
helped Big U because it seemed like that he was lying on Big U the whole time. And look, somebody came and I don't know if she lying, confirmed that he was lying. He kept saying Big U, Big U, Big U, Big U. Why you keep saying me and Big U? Why you doing that, dude?
Yeah, she's about to get herself subpoenaed to go to court or some shit.
Oh, most definitely. She might be already. Trust me, she might be already on that witness list. Won't be surprised. Won't be surprised.
Out there, man. She's trying to clear Big U,
you know, acting bigger than what he was. So he would call Big U like if he got.
Not that Big that is a good thing or a bad thing. What I'm saying is that's what she's actually doing. She's actually doing that.
Got into a bind. He got into it with some niggas and he needed Big U to like calm it down, or he'd call him to borrow money, stuff like that.
What?
But from our 2018 to 2022, Big U maybe came to our house.
Luce could borrow money from Big U? Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, this girl, how do you know? Like, what the? She's different. Yo, she's different, bro. This girl's different, She's just trying to shame him in all ways. She's trying to shame this thing in all ways possible,
Maybe like 3 times out of all those years.
Did you see them bust down the money that they got from the robbery?
No.
I
never seen Big U in any of the videos at the dispensary. No.
Like, since you wanna say what is how about that? She's different, you know what I'm saying?
No, it was just Kenan by himself. So, like I said, I'm not going to speak on something that I don't know. I can only go by what I've seen, and I've never seen that.
After he did all these robberies, did he come and pillow talk to you like, yo, I'm not going to lie, I just robbed these niggas?
I only seen him when he never, like I said, he never told me that he was out robbing people or anything like that. He never told me that.
So wait, these videos, like, what do you mean you have videos of the crime? Like he's like selfie videoing himself, like robbing people? Like, come on, that sounds crazy. Like that don't even sound real.
No, not robbing people. I mean, like, there's videos of, stuff that he's done, stuff that he's been involved in, plays that he's done.
Oh my God. She's definitely a civilian snitch.
Don't answer that one.
I can't say if he.
Don't answer that one.
I can't say.
Said about shooting. She said, about shooting. Like, get real, Dada. Like,
Academics is a prosecutor. She don't understand. Oh my God, this is so crazy, boy. Oh, damn.
Yo, this girl's just a weirdo, bro. This girl's weird. She's just weird.
I can't. I didn't take the video, so I can't explain exactly what's happening in him. You'd have to ask him. So I don't know which one of his stories that he's already made public goes
has
with
Wack
which
seen
video.
these
I only
videos?
know a couple of them.
Has Wack seen these videos?
No, not the ones I'm in questioning. I sent Wack when I asked him to have them stop speaking about me. I sent Wack a couple of receipts to show that I have that I will come forward publicly and express everything that he's done, that he's made public on podcast. And so, but he doesn't have nearly nothing close to what I have. I sent him, I think, maybe like 3 things.
Yeah,
I sent it to him and to his IBM friend as well. Wack wasn't the only one. I sent it to both of his close friends.
Oh, so you gave him the intro, but you didn't give him the full joy. Wait, like the videos that Wack seen, are those like proof for robberies and shit like that?
Hey, pause it, GG.
Yeah,
pause it.
I would say it's proof enough.
She's saying it's proof enough, Dada. What's good?
Listen, you see what he doing? Academics trying to see how much Wack already know about this shit. You feel me? You don't see what he's doing? When he said something about Wack, he won't leave Wack name alone. He's trying to get some dirt on Wack. All that motherfuckers so slick, boy.
Nigga, what he don't know is that Wack's right there, Dada, telling her everything what to be saying and everything like that, Dada. That's why every time she mentions Wack or something, it's no. Every time she mentioned Big U is no, Dada. But she just mentioned Luce. Nah, Luce was all alone. Luce did it all alone. No, it was only Luce. No, only Luce. No, only Luce.
Yep. No, somebody coach her. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Only say it's for Luce. Only say it's for Luce. So she only goes to Luce. She be like, no, it was Luce. No, even if Luce didn't have nothing, she might say, yeah, it was Luce.
Damn.
It's proof enough to show that what he was publicly going around saying about his crimes were true.
Damn. So wait,
put it that way.
This is a confusing part. I'm hearing Luce is a liar, but I'm hearing he was telling the truth about all the crimes. like was he lying about everything?
That's what I didn't understand, and that's the part I still to this day cannot tell you why he did that. I do not know why Luce made up stories about everything else,
but the crimes, but
then talks about all his crimes. I didn't understand that.
So you said the only thing he ever told the truth about was the criminal shit he did, but he lied about it, knowing everybody.
Yes, I didn't understand that. He could have just kept with the fabricated like, stories. Baby, why he told on his crimes, I don't know.
Did you ever pull him aside and be like, baby, like, could you at least lie about the crimes too? Or did you like, yo, baby, I seen some shit on the iCloud, like, damn it.
No. He started this. He was doing this with Sharice. So don't get it twisted now. This lie started with Sharice. I wasn't with him when he was doing the no jumper and going on that world tour and all that stuff. I wasn't with him. That's the girl sitting next to him is Sharice, not me.
How do we get you and Sharice to have a civil conversation? I think that's what we got to do.
I'm trying to have a civil conversation with her. Ask Wack because they were on his platform. I've talked to Sharice. I've talked to her mother.
You don't put her on the line?
No. I'm saying you can personally ask him. I'm not saying he has to be on. I'm just saying
I get her on the line right now. Hold on. I get Sharice.
Wack.
We get Sharice on here. We got to come to some type of conclusion. This is getting.
Promise you, boy. That is a prosecutor, boy. That bitch is a prosecutor, boy.
Yo, nigga, she's trying to do this nigga dirty, bro. She's on some real
will make a bitch tell on themselves and find them guilty right in the courtroom, boy. Act got a boy. He know how to rebuttal. He know how to do run-on questions. This guy here got to be some type. He got police. He got prosecutor tactics, dog. Lawyer tactics. I promise you. He got run-on questions to keep asking these questions to make you keep talking and telling on yourself. He good. I promise you. I see what he's doing.
Yeah, but she's blatantly just saying cornball shit. She's just saying he's not even asking. She's just saying mad shit. Like I got iCloud footage of him doing crimes. He's like, what the fuck? You got clout of him doing crimes? What? What's in it?
The
What,
shit
shooting?
that he's the shit that he's asking is the questions that's just to get everything fucked up. She's answering them with ease.
Uh-huh. I mean, she's just blatantly out there just saying shit.
I got her name even saved, Luce Cannon's wife. I got to put fake wife now, right? Since that's not a wife, right?
No, you don't have to put fake wife.
Or fourth wife. She's a fourth wife.
It's just legal, but they're together. They're in a relationship. All that good stuff. That's never.
She wants to be with him, Dundada. Nobody would say no shit like that. Oh no, you don't have to change it. I'm his legal wife, though. Like, why you even claim the nigga? Why would you even claim the nigga?
Literally.
Been like a question. It's just the lying about I'm crazy. He doesn't know me, and it's not his child.
Oh, I should just put sister wife type shit.
Boy, you better stop.
Hold on. Now I gotta get this.
I told you. She done caught on to that
I'm
shit.
sorry, Chad. Like I was about to fall asleep, but I seen this bullshit. I'm like, yo, let's click it on.
She sued. He sued. She sued. They sued. And she sued. She's on academics. Academic suit. He's talking to her. He got a shorty saying, "Boy, stop." He's like, "Oh, all right, man." He's feeling like he's the shit now. He's like, this is crazy, boy. No Diddy.
No, I gotta do it. Sharice, answer, bro. We need this content. I ain't gonna lie. Sharice! I gotta get to the bottom of this fucker.
Okay. You watching that shit. She ain't gonna answer that shit, nigga.
Sharice's phone only work when Luce is on the line. I ain't gonna get you.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Okay. All right, yeah, I think she's like busy or something like that. So wait, you've never talked to her? Like, why don't you have like a woman to woman type?
I have talked to her.
Yeah.
I have.
Because your kid and her kid are half siblings, you know, right?
Correct. I have spoken to her.
You know, at some point they gotta have a play date. They gotta have a play date. Come on now.
Again, it's not on my end. Sharice continues with the lying and the talking about my child. That's what you guys aren't getting. It's all recorded on Clubhouse that she went on lying. I've tried to have an amicable conversation with her. I've tried to tell her, look, stop just lying. It's all recorded. I've tried. This is not somebody that she's going around telling everybody Luce only has 3 children. He has 6. She wants to, not acknowledge his children, his 2 older sons, and act like they're trash.
I thought you only had 1 with him.
As a mother. No, I only have 1. He has 6 total. He has 2 adult children.
Yeah.
2 adult boys. He has 2 boys that are I think 11 and 12. And then he has my daughter and then Sharice's son.
All right. So how did this? Oh, my bad. Wait. What the hell is happening to my phone? Hello?
It's a wrap. She hung up on his ass.
I just got like a new update.
Wack 100 hung up, Dada. It's Wack 100. That's what happened, Dada. Wack 100 is done playing, Dada. He don't want her to get. He don't want to make her extra lit.
Well, they stopped the interview. They had stopped the interview.
Nah, he tried to call somebody. They hung up and shit like that. Whatnot. That's what it is.
Oh, he fucked it up when he tried to call that girl Clarissa, or whatever. He fucked it up. Yeah.
That's a fact. Nah, it was necessary that conversation. Ben had to hang up, bro. She wasn't talking about shit. She was talking about that she's there. She's there to say that she's actually married to him and that her kid is actually his. And then she just started talking about crime. She started talking about Big U. She wasn't talking about Big U, but she started talking about crime. She started talking about everything that he got. Like, it was just mad shit. She said she knew Dale. You know what I'm saying? She said she didn't. You know what I'm saying? Just mad shit she was talking about. And it seems like Wack 100, did it. He actually told her what to say and shit like that. Because, come on now, that girl, she ain't that smart. And it's why she ain't mentioned Big U. And she said everything everything that everything that Luce Cannon that was doing that is Luce Cannon that was never Big U. Get right. But this is what it is.
Yeah.
What she don't know is that even though if you say that and niggas was that smart to try to pin everything on Luce Cannon you know what I'm saying, out loud, bro, they still got real
somebody coached her to say, whatever you do not speak on nobody else what they crime they committed. Only speak on what Luce Cannon did. Do not incriminate nobody else's name with you and Luce Cannon shit. And she ain't incriminated nobody else's name.
And to pin everything. And to pin everything on Luce Cannon that Big U had to evolve. Anything that Big U and Luce Cannon have evolved and say that Luce Cannon did it alone. So if that's the case, if she's doing that, what she don't understand is that, and Big U don't understand is that, bro, your phone was tapped. You was doing stupid shit,
Yeah.
Like, the payments went to you. There's a bunch of shit. So
it's a really crazy situation they got going on.
Somehow she has an interview today with one of the IBM guys. I don't know. Whoa, I'm like, how did she get
her name up?
How did she possibly get an IBM guy to want to interview with her on YouTube and just give I'm like, whoa, she has power. Control your opponent's emotion, you control his moves. Nothing like motivating them to eliminate themselves without them even knowing it. 100 Things Not to Do. Book of Wack coming soon, authored by the one and only R&B. So when you hear that and you sit back and you think about what your last 12 months been like, right?
I'm trying to tell you, she was moving like Wack, Dandada. She was moving just like Wack. She must have read that book.
And then I came back with this crazy. This is hold on. We got this. Listen, now she's on the call with him. She's recording this, and she has to. I want y'all to remember this, right? So here you go.
You gotta stand on everything. You gotta stand on everything that you. Like Goofy, when I see you, gotta stand on everything that you're saying. You know, when I see you, it ain't gonna be no talking. You're not like that, sweetie. Bubble butt. You gonna get it. This is facts.
Okay, so now this is his fake wife on the phone. She's recording this call for him. Even after the call's recorded, she has to go edit, upload, create a thumbnail, and put it out to the world. But she's listening to this. She is listening to this. Now, Dreas.
Yep.
Can you reread what you just read? This is his wife listening to him on the jail phone say these things, although he's in there for what he's in there for, listening to him directly make threats while the phone is being recorded, and she, after the call, takes his content.
Seems like they trying to stop a moving ship. They mad Luce Cannon, they can't scare this nigga. No way, no how this nigga is getting scared. No way, no how this nigga is getting nervous. No way, this nigga is hesitant to speak about anything, and they're like, yo, we gonna have to start going at Sharice, just cause, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be that's the moving ship, You gotta think about it. They are going up. No matter what, whatever Luce Cannon is doing is working, and a lot of niggas are starting to what Luce Cannon is saying, because Luce Cannon is the one in the position that he's locked up, and what, you don't think people's listening to him, he brought Little Durk on the line, if Little Durk's fucking with him, you don't think Little Durk got money, he got lawyers. You can't hide shit from Little Durk. I don't give a fuck what you saying, Little Durk done went through everything that Luce Cannon got going on to even have him around, to even acknowledge the nigga. So if that's the case, Wack 100 is feeling a little with it. He feeling a little, you know what I'm saying? He ain't feeling too good on this situation, Dandada. That's a fact.
I told you.
That's a fact, Dandada. He's a little, you know what I'm saying? He's a little worried, Dandada. He's a little worried that Luce Cannon, Dandada, now got a fucking voice and he's moving shit. Why he's locked up, Dandada, he got a voice. So he's like, damn, Dandada, this is what I created, Dandada. But that's what you created. What's the problem?
edits this content and still puts it up on YouTube. Can you reread what you just read of Sharice's text message?
She said, I think on the next phone call, you need to have a talk with Canon and have someone else run this content because I really am tired of all of this. I am not trying to be with anyone, and truth be told, he has gotten me into so much bullshit with his ex that this is just crazy.
She said she ain't trying to what?
She said, I am not trying to be with anyone.
Okay, now let me reiterate myself. She is on the phone recording this prison call. She's on the prison call with her dude while he's
laughing. Peace. She's
tripping. That was on the back channel.
Says
she just crossed Cannon out. That's what she texts Wack.
Nah, but that's what Wack's just trying to fucking confuse people. She ain't fucking do that. Wack wants them to say that shit, Dandada, because she wants them to argue. But if she did that, you don't think she'll stop picking up for Cannon? She wouldn't have Cannon doing recordings. She's gonna have a show going with this nigga Dandada.
Listen. The whole time Luce Cannon was trying to talk, what she was saying. She was saying, no, I don't want to do that. No, Luce, stop, Luce. She was saying that though. I think Wack telling the truth. She kept telling Luce Cannon, stop talking like that. She kept saying it during that conversation that her and Luce Cannon was having. She said it more than 5 times that she do not want to go there. She was like, she's trying to squash all that. She was saying that.
Yeah, that she's trying to squash it with. She's trying to squash it with what she don't want it to go. She said she don't want it to go that route that he's dissing. That he's dissing. What's it called? Wax with Hunter's girl. Wax girl.
Just Wax with Hunter,
because he was about to trash fucking Wax girl, and she was like, nah, don't even do that. Don't even do that. Don't even trash her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna go back to her because she's a female. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe she's not a fucking violent person or a violent female. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she fucks with Luce and Dandada. You know what I'm saying? That's her nigga, Dandada. Her and Luce, you know what I'm saying? They fuck around together. They know what they're doing. They just gotta keep putting out the contact. Wack 100. He's trying to try everything in his power to make everything, you know what I'm saying, separate. That's what people do, bro. Like, oh yeah, they try to separate shit. You know what I'm saying? They try to, oh yeah, he was talking about truth, doing this, or he was doing that to see, so y'all won't fuck with each other, Dandada. And that's a fucked up. That's why you gotta stay away from people, bro. You can't trust people. That's like if I fuck with. That's like me fucking with Wack right now, nigga, and then Wack goes up to you, Dandada, like, yo, Iraq was talking about mad shit, Dandada, peace and love about you, Dandada, and you ain't gonna ask me. He's like, yo, don't tell him or nothing like that, but you just gonna have that in your head, and now you're thinking, and he just fucked you over, because it was a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you're not aware, you'll go for that shit. That's how niggas be weak as fuck. A nigga like that'll trick you. They can go against your own man.
A nigga like Wack, but that's why you don't let people come into the circle, after the fact, and just trick everybody, got everybody fooling, No, that's not what happens. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, this, that. Nah, fuck with that. But that's what Wack's on. It's like detectives too. Yo, your partner snitched on you in there. Well, he did. And then they start telling. And they even snitch on them.
These days.
You gotta stand on everything. You gotta stand on everything that you goofy. When I see you gotta stand on everything that you're saying. You know when I see you, it ain't gonna be no talking. You're not like that, sweetie. Bubble butt. You gonna get it. This is facts.
When I see you, you gonna get it. This is facts.
After she records this call, while the prison call is saying this call is being recorded for a federal institution,
she see this nigga is working, bro. Like, what the fuck? What you say that he's training you? Like, he knows that you're not gonna say that shit, Dandada. But what you gonna do, Dandada? You gonna make the. It's like what Adam 22 did to that 4 extra dude, Dandada. Or you're not going to hood, right? You know that's violations to your probation, right? Like, what the fuck? The nigga went.
Coerced the shit.
Nigga went.
Coerced that shit. Yeah, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah.
Decide to edit it, upload it, and now outside of the prison people having to record, let's say they missed it, they didn't hear it. She puts it up on the internet where the feds have already said they're listening to everything.
Look at right there. Again, mentioning the feds and mentioning what? The data. Oh, you're in a federal institution. The data. This nigga wants them to hear that. So they could, oh, all right. He's threatening me. That's different, right?
And he's saying, but yet she sent a text out that he had no idea. She texts Wack 100. And what she say again in this text, Dre and Sharice Bills? What did she say again?
She said, I think on the next phone call, you need to have a talk with Cannon and have someone else run this content because I really am tired of all of this. I am not trying to be with anyone. And truth be told, he has gotten me into so much bull with his that this is just crazy.
Okay, so since she was worried about his ex, I have empowered her over the last 96 hours. And I've been instructing and making sure her war chest is right. So under this post,
you said it. He did. You said that. You said that. You called that nigga out. You said that shit, dog. Wow.
Whoa. What was that, the data?
That nigga said he been coaching. That nigga said he been coaching Luce Cannon real wife for the last 96 hours. Nigga, you hear what he just said?
I told you, nigga. I told you. Nigga, she sounded just like him, nigga. She sounded just like the nigga, the data. Like, what the fuck, the data? You gonna mention some shit, you gonna mention some weird shit, the data, then you gonna say that you got clouds, videos, this, that, the data. Like, what the fuck you get that from, the data? Like, that's different. That's different.
All is being recorded. Maybe he needs to go to the ear doctor. And she's just rubbing her hands while the trainer's caressing that big back of hers saying, yeah, daddy, give them what they need to keep you there. Law 15, crush your enemy. Totally. Law 37, he fell for the spectacles in form of a clubhouse stage and a podcast microphone. Did he forget what he said about me back in 2021, 2022? Because I sure didn't.
So it's like, Wack, it's like you do all this internet thugging and acting like you just so turned up, putting it on Paru this, Paru that. Nobody's seen you do nothing.
Hashtag bozo. Hashtag trainers over baby daddies. The virtue of patience will always conquer the eagerness of an imbecile. I'll let them rock out with that. How you get mad at me for throwing rocks in my house and you mad because I got 3 layers of glass on my windows and just
Cause the nigga that was throwing rocks at your house, you say, yo, I like how you throwing rocks at my house, come over here and let's go throw rocks at other people's houses together, and then now you remember that he threw rocks at your house first. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all was throwing rocks at other people's houses together, It's like you like, what the fuck? Shit crazy.
Because the first layer presumed to be cracked and shattered. You had no idea it was 2 more layers behind that. It was never cracked. But yet, I come out and shake your hand and say, hey, we're going to let bygones be bygones. And for some reason, you bring me to your real house, and then you wake up one day and the whole house. You mad at me? You tried to crack my windows, my nigga. You never even fixed my windows and repaired them. Oh, I'm lying. I did get a few dollars out of you. You ain't get that out of me. But some spectacles, letting you on the clubhouse floor and letting you sit in front of a podcast microphone and letting you cut your own throat. I didn't do it. You did it. I just detected your eagerness for attention, and I played on it.
That's what he's saying, but now he's saying that this nigga took a couple mil, he did this or he did that. What the fuck this nigga be talking about, bro? What you be talking about, Dunn?
Okay, telling you, I may have exploited.
He want to act like he's a smart one. That's why, because he knows that's what's going to fuck.
Maybe
he could be. You know what I'm saying? But he mad, but he can't be the smart one. If Luce Cannon is the one that's fucking that's now he's starting to come up. Luce Cannon is the one that he look at. He's trying to stop what Luce Cannon got going on, but he helped build that shit. Wack, this is part of your ship too, nigga.
Absolutely.
So if you think that this ship is gonna stop sailing, you crazy, nigga. The ship just put Little Dirk on board too. Dandada. Little Dirk just came aboard. Dandada. How many new people's gonna come aboard, Dandada, when we run across them? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about it, bro. That shit, you gotta understand that phone call put Luce Cannon on a whole different atmosphere, stratosphere, like Luce Cannon, brung Little Dirk up there, everybody wanted to hear what Little Dirk wanted to say, that shit even made it, like ever since Luce Cannon did that, there's been so much content of Little Dirk, people putting out the real indictment, the second indictment came out, the indictments, the lawyer went on DJ Academics, so much shit been popping off, just because of that. Like Wack gotta understand that. All right, damn, how the fuck this nigga's making plays, Dandada? He's making plays and he's gonna keep making plays. I gotta stop this nigga, but this nigga won't stop. He's not gonna stop, Dandada. So if you don't stop, you try to make what you trying to do. You're gonna try to belittle a nigga. You try to act like, oh, I played you the whole time, Dandada, so you could be like, oh, I don't even want to do that no more. But guess what? That's not what Luce Cannon is doing, Dandada. Luce Cannon is standing on business, gonna keep doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
what he telling you. He telling Wack, you ain't bigger than my program, nigga. You tripping.
That shit crazy.
I may have assisted you in exploiting yourself, but I didn't give you a script. Hey, I just kind of rolled the dice and I hit my number. You can't be mad at me about your plot and you counter plotting yourself through your own actions. You cannot be mad at me for knowing how to get all the colors together on the Rubik's Cube. Some of you youngsters may not know what I'm talking about. Some people in there may know what I'm talking about. Don't get mad at me because I can make all the yellows, reds, greens. Don't get mad at me. Well, Wack, why didn't you tell me you were still upset? Because I'm not an emotional guy. I'm not supposed to tell you that. That is the fuel. You doing what you saying was the action. Me being upset about what you saying was the fuel. I don't show that. I just simply let it burn in a way that I do something about it.
All right, y'all. All I know is behind that wall, he definitely not saying, sweetie. And if he is, he's yelling at Sharice for showing.
Man, them niggas just, you know what the war is, Dandada. Niggas get too big, Dandada, so niggas fighting for that. Niggas competition now. That's it. It gets like that.
Internet world. That internet world, man. It's the internet, real life. You got real life plus the internet. They fucking up. They weren't supposed to bring that shit to the internet like that. Now they stuck on the internet with real life shit. That shit crazy, boy. It's the wrong shit to be on the internet with. Trust me.
That's a fact, Dandada.
It's right here to
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you are not following me on Instagram, infamous No Jumper Brawl, Wack did the unthinkable, and it might come back to hurt somebody that's real close to Wack because of what he did in this episode. But we all know why he did it. We know who he's working for. So let's get right into the video and let's dissect this thing. Let's get a little understanding of what's going on. Let's go.
R&B was like, yo, I like with Adam, and I want to meet his wife. Well, I said, you know what, I get with bro. Maybe we can like go out, can lunch or brunch or some shit, whatever, right? I said, I don't want to put myself in that situation, right, to where some shit get locked. Why? Because I know what my team does, bro. So all
right, so speaking on his team, a couple days after the No Jumper Brawl, he claimed IBM as his team. He was in Clubhouse bragging about what his team does. He's not a rapper. Don't come up there playing with him. Speaking on a double strip, whatever the case may be. This particular episode is when he tried to distance separates himself from the same people.
But bro, outside of having business with you, I've learned to respect you as a brother. So I just don't think I don't want to be there. I can go anywhere I want. I am well prepared and equipped to go.
Now, I call cap on that. Wack 100 cannot go anywhere he wants to go. Don't let this guy fool you. He's all cap, all wolf tickets. We all know there's a lot of places Wack can't go. No matter how equipped he is, he just can't go.
Go any fucking where I want. But depending on the politics of the situation, I won't do it.
And this is why No Jumper's segregated between.
And you see, he tries to use the politic thing with gaming and as the reason why he won't do it. If you can go where you want and you're fully prepared, politics go out the window. Do what you want to do because you can.
You're not protected no more.
You never. No, and then Brick, what's up with this narrative? Why dude talking about I requested that he don't be here?
What you saying?
I say he ain't got that protection no more.
What you say?
Go
Peace of love.
I say he don't got that protection to go anywhere no more. You know what I mean? You can't go anywhere no more. Boy, your ass.
And I feel like Luce Cannon. And I feel like Luce Cannon was the fucking type his like this protection and shit like that, because he did knock out that other dude that was talking crazy to him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And pull out the strap or some shit, whatever the case they was doing over there.
Yeah, Jay Reed.
Yep. Like if that was the case, Wack would have banged them or something like that. Why Luce is banging them for you?
Try to see something. What do y'all see on that desk? On that desk, there's a watch on that desk. Okay. So as we watch this clip, you're gonna get a good idea of why that watch is there. And this is leading up to something I wanted to point out that might have hurt his close friend. Right? Let's go.
I just think that I don't think
you never had to request that.
Yeah,
that was our doing.
What are you talking about?
We've been trying to get you guys to do a podcast together for a long time. It keeps getting fucked up before it happens.
I said I would do it. Now let me ask you something. You think if I tell you that I do it with Brick, you think I'm gonna get him in and do something to him?
Well, did you hear that? Now, mind you, I think I've spoken on it before. There was an episode that was supposed to go down 2 weeks before Luce Cannon and Brick Baby sat down that Wack purposely sabotaged. Now, if you listen to what he said, oh, you think I'm gonna do something to him? Mind you, 2 weeks before Luce and Brick Baby actually sat down was when that episode was actually supposed to happen. Remember, Wack had an episode of the Adam and Wack show where he spoke on certain things, and it made Brick Baby feel like he was going to get backdoored, which ultimately led Brick Baby turning down to sit down with Luce Cannon, which eventually happened 2 weeks later. Feel like this guy was sabotaging things purposely or a purpose. Let's go.
Bro.
No.
Right? So at the end of the day, right? I've never seen Brick. All Brick did with me was talk a little shit. I really don't know him. I know you more than I know Brick. Because I've seen you 2, 3, 4 times, right? I don't know the dude. I don't take dudes serious like that.
Now, one thing I do know is Wack is an extremely big liar. He lies about 90 to 95% of the things that come out his mouth, okay? Jay Reed, for example, you know, he claimed he didn't know Jay Reed. I've never seen this dude, blase. Then a picture surfaces from, I think, a Dash meeting or something like that. And Jay Reed has his arm around Wack, and, you know, Wack tries to cover that up by saying, hey, this dude came into the picture, put his arm around me. I don't know, dude. But what a lot of people don't know, well before the No Jumper brawl, they actually sat down and had dinner. Luce Cannon was there, Reese Mills was there, old Dash Network, Jay Reed, Wack. Oh, trust me, Wack was very aware of who Jay Reed was.
I just don't. Right? I mean, Adam, if I was tripping, I wouldn't have pulled his motherfucking coattail when he was down bottom in Miami. If I'm tripping, I'm like, oh, go ahead, you handle the business. Get him out of the way.
Yeah, it seems like you guys could have a cordial conversation.
They do. They speak.
Yeah. Brick.
Yeah, I
was
don't.
forced in a way to.
I was like, yeah, right, Dada. They do speak, Dada. This nigga's fucking. They do speak.
Yeah.
I feel like he always tried to make it seem like he protected Brick in certain areas. The incident in Florida where he so-called got a phone call from some people saying they're about to get Brick, and I called Brick and let him know I saved him. Brick don't like you, Wack. You don't like Brick. Let's go.
To be the voice of a situation because he was the one with a platform. You get what I'm saying?
Because Big U don't want to come yapping about you all the time, so he's got to kind of
be the voice.
Brick
Right?
got to
And
speak for
then
him.
if you talk to Brick one-on-one, he didn't even want to do that, but it's the reason he had to do that. Right? So, I get it. Now, I did the best I can. I put out.
Now, you see he glances over at the watch and listen to the words after.
APB. I said, who got the watch?
Whose watch is that?
I guess this is dude watch. It's a fake Michael Kors.
I was gonna say that's a $20.
I guess this is dude's watch. He is speaking on J. Reed. Okay. Now, I didn't understand why he brought the watch back up to No Jumper. Okay. If there was just an incident where somebody so-called got robbed for that watch, why would you bring the evidence of a robbery back to the crime scene? Okay. Very much in question. Didn't understand it, but who we all think Wack is might be the reason why he bought that watch back up to No.
What?
What are you saying? He's the fucking Fedz, Dada? Because why would he bring that watch, and how did he get that watch, and how did that watch get taken off the dude's hands, Dada? That's what the real questions is. And this stupid motherfucker got the watch, and so he should have did it. It was Wack the one that did it, honestly.
That's
right?
accessory.
He got the watch.
That's accessory. That's accessory. How he get it past? That's accessory. I don't get it. It's accessory.
That's different right there.
I should say, Gally.
It's fake Michael Kors. It ain't
How you
real.
have a fake Michael Kors?
It don't even look at it. Don't
real
even
Michael Kors.
It don't
is
even
bougie.
say the S. It just say Core.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he continues to troll. Oh, a fake watch, this, that, not knowing that this is going to hurt in the long run. Okay? Pay attention.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Michael Hardcore. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So look, bro. Listen. Bro, listen. You come get your shit or whatever.
I feel like this is not analogous with the other stuff that you're saying. You're saying that.
Then he says you can come get your ish. Crazy work. Crazy work, right?
The way that you and Luce, et cetera, responded was entirely defensive, but then you're also on here showing off his watch.
No, I'm saying I put out an APB to find it.
No, you're actually showing it off, Wack. You brought the evidence of a robbery back to the scene, and you're claiming that you put an APB out on the watch. Guess what, Wack? You knew exactly who had the watch. It's on video who had the watch. So, this situation, he did something that's very damning. Somebody real close to him. He didn't even realize it. Well, maybe he did.
Hold up, yo. He keeps saying the guy that had the watch is close to Wack. But Wack never said anybody's name. Only No Jumper cameraman.
I don't got it. I'm not doing the brick, baby, and I'm gonna tell you.
So we can keep that here and we'll return it to him?
You see? I didn't even have it. Bro had the shit. He brought it in. Your editor, the cameraman guy. Now,
all right, now mind you, there's the throw off. He claims he didn't even bring it in. He puts that on the cameraman guy. So are we saying that camera guy, man, is the one that took the watch from J. Reed? All this will be looked at. Hey, maybe it's already been looked at. Guy's crazy. Let's go.
Hold up. Wack clearly says the No Jumper cameraman brought the watch in, which if you watch the episode, you see him walking in and place it on the table.
A brick, that shit Brick doing? Are you talking that shit?
What, the spiffy chain?
Yeah, Spiffy got family, bro.
Uh-huh.
His mama called me. Talked to his mama. R&B was there and I was trolling. I made a pass at her.
That's Spiffy's
Damn sure did.
Jesus.
I wanted to see if it could go up. I said, baby, can I get my patrol on? She said, go ahead, baby.
Now I call cap on all that. You know, this, like I said, this guy lies a lot, but it's entertainment. He's entertaining, but he's also doing something.
He's making content and he's creating narrative, Dada, so you can set shit up, Dada. Whoever was talking shit about him, Dada, you gotta watch it. He's probably going to fucking be your friend, Dada, and stab your ass in your back, Dada. So it's never cool with Wack, Dada. Once it's up, it's up, it's stuck. So you watch it, Dada. So GG's, Dada's hyenas, who learn from school. Stay more righteous than ever, Dada. Then our business, Dada, likes what you make it, Dada. God chose you because he knew he could trust you. God's best kept secret, GG. You know what I'm saying? Likes what you make it. Can't love you, can't hate it. Simply what you make it, GG's. You heard them, Dada. So stay more righteous than ever.